Pre-sale tickets for Come Together 2025 World Tour dates are available now with the code word Tommy. I'm coming to over 35 cities across the U.S. and Europe. Don't worry if you don't see your city. I will do my best to get there next year. Get tickets now at tomsegura.com/tour. I can't wait. I'll see you soon.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Welcome to another episode of Your Mom's House. A quick reminder that coming up here in just over a week, I will be in San Diego and Phoenix as part of my tour. We also announced some 2025 dates. If you have not gotten tickets yet, we've added a bunch of cities, but I'll be in New York, I'll be in Chicago, I'll be in Austin and Boston, and so many more. So go to tomsegura.com/tour for tickets. And I thank you, and I will see you there. Jean, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm doing radiology.
Just for fun?
Just for kicks, radiation.
Yeah?
And it's not as awful as I thought, even though I should be telling you it's way worser than it is so that I get more sympathy and stuff.
I'll tell you about Invisalign in a second, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway, I wanted to tell you, so this morning I went before we record, and the radiation waiting room is lit. Because it's mostly older people who are like, I don't know, this could be my last.
You hear a lot of moans and noises.
So many moans. It's so sad. But today I saw a granny, like a legit granny with the curly hair.
Yeah.
We were sitting waiting to get called in to get your radiation.
Yeah.
And she was reading a pornographic novel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and she didn't even look up. Like usually when I come
She's
in,
lost in it.
It was so horny and awesome for her. Yeah, and
Did you get the title by chance?
I'm forgetting everything these days, but it was horny, and the cover was like hot.
That's hot.
And I was like, dude, no way. And then as I was leaving the oncology center, I saw a woman roll in a purple Camaro, smoking a cigarette.
Wow.
That is so hard fucking core. To roll into the cancer building smoking a cig.
You got to give it up to the folks that beat it and then keep doing that shit. You know?
But I kind of get it now.
Where they are predisposed to cancer. They've beaten, and then they're like, well, this is the stuff that'll fuel it up again. So let's just do it again.
This is what I want. That would be like me getting back on like hormones. Because
Yeah.
my tumor was hormonal.
It was fueled by, I mean, I know there was a lot of non-oncologists that weighed in on on their thoughts of what caused your cancer.
The internet's so many people waited.
You know, the medical community explained to you that it was actually fueled by hormones.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
That's not what it was. That's not what it was.
You know what it was? Gluten.
It was gluten. It was aluminum in your deodorant.
I've been wearing deodorant for years.
Well, you can listen to the fucking doctors if you want, but I would kind of read through some YouTube comments and figure out what was going on. That's probably what helped you out.
I've been drinking my urine steadily.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what
Well, that's definitely going to help. Yeah. You call Will. He'll tell you right now.
It has
I
cured.
was holding guys' cocks when I go out in public just to fight cancer myself. I just hold his dick and I go, oh, I feel less cancerous right now. So, you know, it's just whatever you're interested in, you go with that.
The medical industrial complex. Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe that. They're just trying to fill you. They're trying to get you to stay overnight. They're trying to pump you full of medicine. Don't fucking listen to that shit. If you want to know what's going on with your body, you go on Instagram and you fucking post something and just read those comments and you'll figure it out.
You find some hippie in a forest to tell you how to cure it.
They'll tell you exactly how to beat this shit.
You know, there was this article. Which model was it? She was diagnosed with breast cancer as well. Is it? Will you look it up, my love? It's an old white lady now.
An old white model.
Shit. Anyway, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she opted to go treat it naturally. But she wrote a book about it too, I believe. Yes, Elle Macpherson.
God.
She revealed she was diagnosed with breast cancer 7 years ago, nicknamed whatever, that's her name, the body. So she
about a genetic anomaly.
She's stunning. She's stunning. And so she says, I went and I did meditations and I changed my diet. But if you really listen to what she's saying, she's like, I went to like it sounds like she went to a really fancy holistic center where
Sure.
in addition to chemotherapy and radiation,
But
maybe.
leaves out that part or what?
I don't know. You can't just eat papaya to cure breast cancer.
I wonder if I
sure.
drank her pee if I would fight cancer.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know?
You drink. Where's her piss?
I mean, she's Elle McPherson, you know?
Is she your gold standard jack off when you were? How older is Tom when he finds Elle
When
McPherson?
I find Elle McPherson, I'm probably like, yeah, right when your dick starts to get hard and you go like, what's going on? So like young teen, 12, 13, something like that.
Stunning woman, though.
Yeah.
Truly beautiful.
When she was a swimsuit issue
Yeah.
model, it was fucking crazy.
Oh, she was there. She was a part of a beautiful Christy Brinkley too.
You know what's
Naomi
crazy?
Campbell,
At that age,
gorgeous.
in your mind, you're like, if she could just meet me.
Yeah. If I could just talk to her.
If I could just talk to her, I bet you she'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing with these fucking billionaires on their yachts.
That's
so
funny.
I want to date an 8th grader.
I used to think that about Robert Smith from The Cure.
Really?
Like, if he could just see me and
if Elle could just see me, she'd get it.
he'd like fall in love with me. I'm talking
Wow, we definitely
young,
have different types.
young Robert. Okay, there we
Right,
go.
that guy,
Like,
yeah.
if he could just meet me at 16 and see how
Yeah.
truly goth I was, and I somehow believe that if I could show him I was goth enough, then he would like me. You know? But
He's very funny. Every
He's-
time I see a clip with him, it's very funny.
yeah, he's like, oh my God, Robert Smith, are you excited to be inducted into the Music Hall of Fame? And he goes, not as excited as you, apparently.
Yeah, that's very funny shit.
That's the best.
I definitely like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
great.
wonder if he's fun.
I think he is. I mean, he looks like he parties. He didn't get
Yeah.
that physique not having fun.
He didn't get up and cold plunge today.
He sure didn't.
Nope,
You did.
that's right.
You did? You did the plunge?
You know, it's a good way to wake up.
Good for you.
But
But
yeah,
did you
I
sauna
did.
too?
I didn't.
No, you didn't really
I
complete
know,
the
I
cycle.
didn't complete the cycle. I did press super early. Well, super early, 7. You know,
That's terrible.
but you have to be like ready for it. So, yeah, it was good.
How'd you get ready? How'd you get ready? The plunge?
Got cold. Yeah, got cold. It was funny because I was on a press call and they were like, "And all your tickets are all sold out." And I was like, "That's not true. That's why I'm doing this right now with you." And they were like, "What?" And I go, This is a new show we're announcing. I would like tickets to sell." And they were like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Yeah. Do you think I was coming on here just to shoot the shit? Like, I'm here to promote it."
Was it terrestrial radio, like old school?
Yeah, it was, but it was live, so it was
Oh,
like
no.
during drive time, you know. So it was one
Oh,
of
yeah,
those things.
yeah.
They were sweet.
Tom Segura, tell us, what can the audience expect to hear from your act? From your,
6:45 in the morning right now.
in your funny routine? What can they expect
You
to
and
hear?
your
about?
wife make each other laugh all day. You're both comedians. I'm like, all the time, 24/7.
I bet your house is just just you crack each other up.
It's a barrel of laughs. You're going back and forth. And how do you get any work done?
I bet your kids are funny too.
Yeah. No, they are. They're very funny. Okie dokie.
We haven't even done the opening clip. We've
Well,
had so much
you're not
fun.
ready for the opening clip.
Uh-oh.
And neither is this audience.
Okay.
Because if you haven't been following this closely, this is the most excited I've been in a long time
Yeah.
doing this show. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
How Beyonce said it? I'm going to Texas. Beyonce came out with that country song. I'm in Texas. In a couple of days, you're going to see the chef in Texas. I'm going to be doing some great things. I'm going to be doing a podcast. I'm going to be cooking on the set. Any one of you got a podcast? I'm not coming to talk. I don't want to talk. I'm coming to cook. You can talk to me while I cook, while I chef it up. I'm going to post a podcast for all you non-believers, all you ones that say, he don't cook. I've been cooking for 40 years. 40 years and I ain't going to stop, baby. You better watch me good, baby. Big shout out to Joe Rogan. Big shout out to Mr. Segura. Can't say his name, pronounce it if I'm wrong. I'm saying it wrong.
Pronounce
But anyway, I'm saying to every one of you, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. The chef is coming. You heard me.
This shit is big time.
Wow.
Your mom in the fucking stand.
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura
Tom Segura.
and
Christina
Małżeński.
welcome to your mom's house.
I'm going to get back into drumming. Meow, 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 meow. I mean, this is it.
Nothing could be fancier.
This is the power of the internets. You just got to know this guy. And by the way, he shouted out to Rogan. Should we send him over to Rogan's after this?
He loves to eat. Joe loves to eat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it would be a real treat. I mean, I'm assuming it might be another $300,000, so I'm not really sure if we're in a position to do that. But maybe I could tell Joe, you can afford it.
Could you imagine if we paid to have him cook at Joe Rogan's house? Joe's like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck did you send over to my house? I'm like, fucking fanciest chef in the world? What are you talking about?
Oh my God. He'd stop talking to us.
I'm so excited, though.
I know you are. But you know who isn't? Is our very own Josh Zolo. I was watching your face when we were playing this, and I could just see the look of stress and despair.
Well, for people that don't know, Josh has had the privilege of working with Fancy to get him here. And from what you've said, it hasn't been. I mean, also, to be fair, huge artists are notoriously sometimes difficult to work with.
Divas.
Yep. We've been talking for a few weeks, and I mean, we have a lot of great people come through here, and, like you said, a lot of artists, they can be a little eccentric, a little hard to pin down. They have their requests, but he's definitely kind of taken the record for most requests and just giving me the runaround a little bit. But
what kind of requests?
Yeah,
is
like what
he
kind of what's
making?
he?
I mean, he's called multiple times about different chef jackets and hats that he needs, and they change every day what he wants. He really wanted one that was embroidered with YMH from a specific company, and then he's like, don't worry about the hat, I'll bring the hat. He just called me, I think you guys heard. He's like, I need hats. You need a pack of hats for me. All.
And he also requested quite a bit of cooking equipment, right?
We have a whole kitchen's worth of everything he could possibly want. We have the nicest plates and settings and everything.
He was real big on that. I don't fuck with paper plates.
Did you go to Home Goods, though?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
So you
went
got
to
what you
Home
wanted.
Goods.
Wow. Now, the real question, I guess, next, and maybe this will be upon arrival, because we did discuss when we spoke to him last time that I was like, oh, what's on the menu? He was like, fucking anything you want. And I was like, sea bass. And he was like, yeah, I don't really fuck with seafood. And I was like, interesting. But what will actually be cooked is a thing.
He keeps saying New York strip, New
Yes.
York strip, and red potatoes and seasonal fruit.
Okay.
That's
Well,
been the
that's
update
good.
I've gotten.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, how will he fancy it up? Will there be cups, and will he cut up the steak, put it in the cup with some strawberries and ranch? We don't know how he's going to mix all this up.
Hey, Picasso, how are you going to paint this woman?
You're right. You're right.
He's
What
like,
am I
I mean, just give
thinking?
me a brush and a canvas and you'll look at the end result. You know what I mean?
I know.
That's kind of what you're doing there.
So he's been a little evasive.
A little bit.
Okay.
It's been really hard to lock down any kind of logistics, like where we could pick him up at, arranging cars.
Yeah, we actually have a little bit of footage here from your call.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was, you've cut down into multiple clips for us. But
This call was 20 minutes long, trying to just get one answer, which is, where can we pick you up?
We put a lot into the time we spend with our loved ones. Extend that care, comfort, and peace of mind to what happens when you're gone. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for $1 million of coverage. Some options are 100% online and let you avoid unnecessary medical exams, which, let me tell you, you don't want to have to do those for your life insurance policy. It's so invasive. I love Policy Genius because it's online and it's easy and convenient. Compare quotes from America's top insurers side by side for free with no hidden fees. Their licensed support team helps you get what you need fast so you can get on with your life. They answer questions, handle paperwork, and advocate for you throughout the process. Save time and money on providing a financial safety net for your family. Head to policygenius.com/YMH or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com/YMH. When life gets hectic this season, choose chill and then reach for a Coors Light. Traffic too jammed? Head to happy hour with friends instead and then reach for a Coors Light. Sun setting too early for your outdoor plans? Hit up a local trivia night and then enjoy a Coors Light. I love Coors Light. What is life without choosing chill and then choosing Coors Light? We drink it all year long because why not? When the mountains turn blue, it's as cold as the Rockies. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. When you embrace a chill mindset this fall, it's a good time to choose chill and crack open a Coors Light. Coors Light is mountain cold refreshment, crisp and refreshing as the Rockies. Fall feels good when you choose chill and then reach for a Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/YMH. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Okay, here we go. This is
Tomorrow? What time? Tomorrow noon? Okay, you know what you should do?
so right here. He's talking to somebody
He's
else.
on a different call while he's on with me.
Okay.
Scheduling a yacht party.
You know what you do? Break it down. Break it down and send it in. It comes. How much did I say? I got a lot going on. Check that a lot. Break it down and do it. Or you send it to somebody else and break it down. Because I got a lot going on. I've been in like 5 meetings already. I'm actually on another line talking. Tomorrow at 12, are you able to pick me up? At the Miami Yacht Club? All right, Josh. Don't hang up, Josh.
I'm still here. I'm here.
And what was I going to say?
So one thing is for sure, his phone does ring nonstop.
Yeah.
He's always on a phone call.
It also appears like he's blocked me on 2 of the 3 numbers.
What's
which,
that all about, you think?
I don't know. I mean, it might be an accident.
I did notice that I jumped on one of his lives and the phone rang the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
The entire time.
Is he publishing this phone number on Instagram?
All the time. Yeah. Multiple numbers. He gives up multiple numbers all the time. Yeah. He's like, book me, stop thinking, book me, 570-273, and then he's like 72. It's nonstop.
It works. It got us. And he's going to meet somebody at the yacht club.
And then,
He's doing
here's more clips from your phone call with Fancy.
How about we forget the car service? I just get there. Because I can't give you an address. I don't know where it is. I signed an NDA. And when I leave...
You signed an NBA?
Yeah.
So this was, he was saying, don't send a car service to pick me up.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we really felt like we need somebody to be with him to ensure that he gets to the airport.
Don't know why, but go ahead.
And he would not give us an address. And then he said he can't give us one because he's going to be on the move. He's going from event to event. And I'm like, oh, you're not going to be at home.
But then he also said he signed an MBA.
An MBA, which was why he couldn't give me the address of the event he was going to be at.
Interesting.
An NBA.
Yeah.
You don't know your home address?
I do. I think. I don't know, Josh. I don't know what to tell you. I don't. I'm being honest. I go from one place to the next place. One place to the next place. One place to the next place. Oh, man. You definitely can you get a landmark or gotta be an address?
Give me a landmark. I'll take a landmark.
A landmark to pick him up.
He doesn't have a home address. He says, I don't want to
He definitely
give
is
it
at
to
home.
you.
He's always at home.
Right, but he doesn't want to give out where he is.
Yeah.
Because of the MBAs, or he's moving around. And
It
He
could
also
be NBA related.
didn't end up giving me a landmark either.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh, so how did we send a car? Where did we send the car?
We finally got an address which could not confirm if it was his address or an address, but we sent a car somewhere. But I talked to him this morning, and he said he was on the train
to the airport.
to the airport.
So he bypassed our offer for
Yeah.
a ride, and he's on a
That's
train.
Cool. Well, I'm glad we paid for that. Let me see what else we got.
I would think, man. Let me think. I gotta think, Josh. Hold on. Don't. Hold on.
This is his
My brain
answer
is everywhere.
to
I'm
asking
just
for a
calls.
home
I'm
address.
all over the place, man.
Do you live in Miami?
I do.
Could we put that down for now?
No.
Okay. Wow. It really is an eccentric artist.
He really is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's,
I get it. You know,
Yep.
and especially now that he's blowing up. This is how they are, the great chefs.
They do.
I'm excited to see his process.
I could not be more excited. I'm filled with anticipation because of the fact that it's so unlikely that he will board this plane. So I cannot wait for the message from you tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm just going to be waiting for you to be like, we got eyes on him. And that's going to change
Will he
my
or
whole day.
won't Fancy Chef show up?
Will
Will
he
he
or
or
not?
won't he? This is the greatest mystery.
When
We'll see.
on his live and his phone was ringing, he would answer the phone. He would go, Fancy here. Just answer the phone. Fancy.
That's just it. We don't even know his real name. He's just a fancy
I know.
guy.
It's just fancy. Speaking of future
Yeah.
stars that we've discovered,
Yeah.
I mean, they're just coming out of everywhere, you know?
If you follow my Instagram and you consider yourself a friend of mine, I've got something to request of you. Please tell other people about my Instagram.
Yeah.
Sure.
Got
I
it.
really, really want to grow my social media presence. And I would consider it an act of friendship if you just informed other people about my Instagram and suggested that maybe they
Yeah.
start checking my Instagram out.
Now, you have a lipstick line.
Can I tell?
What's going on with hers?
You know what?
As somebody who...
I think this is a great model for my lipstick line. I think you're right. I would love to hire her. I'll tell you what. Laugh if you want. She's engaging.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know what's going on in the bathtub. She's splashing water.
Splashing is very enticing.
I love this, and I want to help her.
It's semi-erotic, too.
Yeah.
My videos,
I
my
like it.
photographs, and what have you. Okay?
Okay.
And
Uh-oh.
so I just want to get that out there.
Jesus.
That I would really appreciate it if you would tell other people
I will.
Happy to do it.
about,
Look at her tiny 2 feet.
about me and help me
There's
to grow
just
my
one.
social media presence.
There's just one. Oh, there's one on the bottom. But
There's a
one
little.
on top.
There's one rogue 2 feet
on
out
the
there.
bottom. Just want to know.
I like
It
her
is.
lipstick. It totally changed the vibe though, because
It
she could have
is,
just been a
yeah.
normal person, and then she gave herself that pop of color.
And that whole time, you're like, are we going to see more?
That's what
yeah.
I like about it. It kept me on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
I was like, will we see titties? Is she
Yeah.
going to flash something?
Really interesting.
It was cool.
What's this what's this handle? Yeah.
It's Denise No 1957 on Instagram.
Can you show us real
Yeah.
quick? Do you mind? Yeah, that's really exciting.
I like Denise. This is more interesting than 99% of the celebrity posts that I see on Instagram.
Yeah, let's see. And she has 90,000 followers already?
Oh, what? Denise.
Oh, wow. She's an author.
No.
And I thought we were
What's
I'll tell you where I usually
what's
see
that?
photos like that are on some of those documentaries I watch.
your favorites? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let's see what
a
else.
whole other color here. Back in the tub.
Very horrible thing.
Different lipstick too.
Yeah.
But it was a part of the human condition. Possibly back to prehistorical times.
Historical.
Before reading and writing were invented. There was slavery.
Oh,
Right.
Now, in America, we have a very strong association between slavery and race, and racism.
Right.
that's true.
Throughout most of
Is
the
this
human
really
story,
appropriate tub talk?
Slavery?
Slaves and slave owners
Yeah,
Yeah.
are
I
the
mean,
same race.
I was I was horny and now I'm not.
People just didn't have the ability to go to another continent.
And that whole time
And-
you just see that one tooth just peeking out.
With,
seductive.
another
Will you go to
race.
the next one?
But
what's-
see, she
'cause
keeps-
I've never seen her out of the bath. I kind of want to see.
I think it's interesting how words take on meanings
Different color lipstick.
and symbolisms that are very much beyond what the word
Okay.
actually.
I'll tell you what's interesting to me too.
All of
Something's not, but something is kind of curious here.
yeah.
There's 90,000 followers.
Sure.
No comments, 66 likes. The math really ain't mathin', as the kids say. She's the disabled writer of The Bloodied and the Broken, Justice Gone Haywire, I Spy, You Spy, They Spy, and Ron at
Yeah,
the
Ayn
movie.
Rand at the movies.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know.
click on the Amazon link because that's where you can see her books. Are these self-published or? This is, I don't know.
She might be limiting her comments too. I mean, a lot of celebrities, do that if they're
Good point,
super
Annie.
well-known, yeah.
Now
That's a good point.
These books are. This is what she writes. That's Denise.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm thoroughly confused.
I'm very confused. I'm very curious. But we did what she asked, which is get people.
These are her books.
Is that free? Is it $0? I spy, you spy, they spy?
Yeah, the audiobook. Yeah, you're right.
On Kindle.
Oh, it's free.
Oh,
okay.
It's got a five reviews, 4
Okay.
stars out of 5.
That's not bad.
No.
Ayn Rand at the movies.
Ayn Rand at the movies. Wow, that one's got 5 out of 5 stars.
Look, here's the thing, man. We need to know what's going on with Denise.
I just love how she goes to the splashing because
Yeah.
it does engage me. And what's going on here?
Yeah, what's the first photo?
medical stuff going on?
Your daughter?
daughter?
Someone's asking. Again, not a lot of explanation going on. That looks like
The dartboard.
workspace.
Well, it looks like a crawl space.
Well, the other one just looked like people at an office,
Sure.
right? And then this other stuff looks like crime scene photos. Yeah, it just looks like, oh, this is Dennis Rader's garage. Yeah, that's the back of someone's head. It's a really terrifying sketches. Like there's this as a behavioral profile enthusiast.
Sure.
If you showed me this at first, I'd be like, oh yeah, this person has committed some horrific crimes.
Or will.
Oh, and then the flowers.
She's always in the tub.
What's that? What's going on here?
Okay, now we're in fishnet.
Again.
Thigh highs. She's
Again.
dancing.
With the fishnets on.
Very beautiful. I love your
telling you.
beautiful, sexy legs.
I really think about BTK because he was really in Wichita.
But may I, something, Tom? I see myself going this way.
What?
Like, let's say you die before me.
You always bring up this scenario. It's always I'm
because
dying.
I can see myself going crazy.
Really?
Absolutely. I'm the woman in the bathtub, just thirst trapping, like just putting it out there. This could easily be me, and I have 10 cats.
I don't
This
know.
can you can see
By
it.
the way,
That's
a
why
lot of
Annie's
these-
laughing because he's like, yeah, of course. Look at her. This is me.
A lot of
right?
engagement here. A lot.
All of these guys are super into her.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
So she's getting dates. That's how she does it.
Yeah.
There's always somebody.
I'll tell you what, those comments are about to change, sister. You're going to start seeing a lot more stuff that you're going to be like, what the fuck does this mean?
Oh.
Oh,
Knees up. Knees up. No, she looks good though. I like her
Okay.
shoes.
I'm
pink.
good. We can.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is interesting. Thank you for showing me this.
Bloodied and Broken. Yeah, that's her book. And there's a goat.
She looked really
cow.
different there too.
Ever changing, ever evolving.
Still
as an
that
artist
toofy
does.
right
Oh.
there, and it's very dark lipstick today. Maybe that's the Christina P collection.
I hope so. My new color Berlin looks similar to that.
There's her friend Jan at the fucking diner. That guy right there in the middle. It's like he's got a story to tell. I don't know what's going on with him.
Brother and father at one of my favorite restaurants. It's called Oseo, or Asian Fusion, and it's in Bolivar.
Well, mute
And
this.
anyway, I'm gonna.
Yeah. We got some brothers in arms in these comments though. So that some people are, I built this brick by brick. I don't understand my feed, but I love it. So other people are, yeah. What's the German? Why so shit algorithm?
Is your dad a WW2 vet?
Oh wow.
Thanks for the tour. Hope you enjoyed the crispy chicken. Oh, that's from the restaurant.
Well, either way, all we know is this is a great find. Okay,
This is really
a
rad.
great find.
As the crisp fall air rolls in and the leaves begin to change, don't rely only on pumpkin to spice up your life. Embrace the natural power of cannabis this fall season with Vaya. Vaya is well known for their premium THCA flower grown indoors in state-of-the-art facilities and harvested at peak THCA levels to emphasize a natural aroma and flavor. Vaya is also renowned for their award-winning THC and THC-free gummies, vapes, soothing tropicals, and calming drops. all crafted with the highest quality hemp sourced from trusted, independently owned American farms. And the best part, Via legally ships to all 50 states, boop, 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 in discreet packaging directly to your door with a worry-free guarantee. I love it when my Via package comes in. Listen, I've been taking their gummies for the last few months, and I really, really recommend them. If you're 21 and older, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code YMH to receive 15% off. After you purchase, they ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. This fall, enhance your everyday with Via. When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Aloe or Skims, yes, they have a great product and marketing, but an often overlooked secret is actually the business that is making selling simple. For millions of businesses, that's Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going cha-ching. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. I love Shopify. I mean, who's not using it these days? I feel like it's everything, right? Look, Shopify, it's everywhere. Why not trust the best in the biz with your biz, okay? We all use it. We all love it. We know it. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Aloe or Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/momshouse. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/momshouse to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/momshouse.
Here we go.
This is right. Oh. This reminds me of King Ass Ripper.
He does have king vibes.
Same similar physique and process.
Big baby.
Yeah. Oh boy, is he a baby?
Yeah, he's doing the big baby thing.
Oh yeah. This is what Ass Ripper would taunt us with.
Yeah.
Hairy and gross.
He's
Is
a
he
gainer.
Gonna rip? Is he gonna rip?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
The crazier part
Yes.
is that there's another guy who you can't see who's watching this same video, just stroking his dick. Being like, God, this is fucking hot. Just loving this.
I will
Whatever,
say,
there's
of
always
course.
somebody stroking their dick to it.
Of course, that's why he's putting it out there. This
Yeah.
isn't for women's benefit.
No.
No woman wants to see this shit.
Nope.
He has the same burp sound that you do.
Yeah.
When you
Well, we kind of look alike. Yeah.
no, you put your voice at the end of it.
Yeah.
It always gets me.
Yeah.
It always makes me laugh, and then your mom gets super upset, and then it makes me laugh even more when she goes, "Ah,
Yeah.
you're disgusting."
I like for somebody to answer me, Korean men or Newfoundland men or Canadian men, somebody contact me to let me know, would you like to have someone like me? Wow.
Oh, I like that at the end.
Any?
Oh, I'm not Canadian, unfortunately. I don't
that's
think
true.
She wants me.
That's the only thing that's making you say no.
That's it. Because I mean, look, I'd be into it, but yeah, I'm not from Canada. What can I do?
You know, big difference between her and the cool guys is that she put her dentures in to make this video.
That is true. It's a terrible angle. It's horrible lighting. The message is upsetting and at the very least confusing. But she does have her teeth in,
Which is-
and that's a huge, huge win.
It's very rare that
Yeah.
they do that. So she put in the effort. She looks clean.
Yeah, yeah,
Somebody's dick is hard.
yeah.
Not yours.
I'll tell you the
Not
one
Annie's.
that's made me I laughed so hard. I sent this video to 50 people when I got it. And
Did you send it to me?
I don't know if I did. It was a while ago. I actually forgot about it until I saw it in the bank today. Here it is.
What they say, hold on. Move your head, I'm trying to pronounce it. They say, fuck. Hold on. I'm trying to sound it out.
But you're not sounding it right.
Fuck.
No. Say uncle.
No, they don't say uncle. They say fuck.
It rhymes with uncle. Funko.
Fuckle.
Okay, wait, he gets it. The shirt for people listening just says Funkle, a fun uncle. And his nephew is clearly just messing with him saying it says fuck. He's like, no.
That's what it's.
It don't, no, fuck it. Don't say it. Now you got me saying it because I'm getting pissed off. You saying the fucking wrong. Saying the fucking word wrong. It don't say nothing about no fuck or nothing. It said Uncle Funko. Bitch, if you can't say it, don't say it. Don't say that shit. Because you're pissing me off. Say it so I can get right your damn mouth.
Oh shit, dude!
Right at the end, he's like, "Fuck off."
He's got a fist. He's making a fist, dude. Holy shit!
He got so worked up by that shit, man. He knew exactly how to wind his uncle. He knew how to wind his ass up.
Do you think it wound him up because he's one of those guys that's like, I don't curse.
Yeah.
I don't do the cursing.
Yeah. He's like, and is a harmless, and he probably loves this shirt.
Yeah, it's his fave.
You know, he's like, I'm Funkle. He probably thought that was really endearing.
Yeah.
Oh, Funkle, a fun uncle. I like that shit, you know? And he's like, it says fuck. He's like, don't.
Funko.
I'm a Funkle. And the funny thing is, he's definitely not a Funkle.
No.
He's a beat your ass uncle.
For sure. For sure. He's got plastic covering the air conditioning unit.
No fucking nothing.
He's so mad.
Yeah, he's so mad. Oh, he's got murder in his eyes. Look. But
Uncle Funko.
He does love the shirt because look how worn it is.
Oh, he loves it.
That's his favorite one.
And this kid knows exactly what button to press on this guy. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fuck. Yeah, because he's taking it like, how dare you think I would put on something with cursing on it?
Of course, especially I'm an uncle, and you don't want to say like a fuck uncle.
No, of course.
That's terrible.
And he's like, I know that'll piss him off,
I'm
so I'm just
funkle.
going to record him losing his shit right now. All right, let's yeah.
Amazing. Good stuff.
It's a Uncle Funko.
Funkle. Uncle Funkle.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Say my name, say my name.
Fancy Chef.
This is the Beyonce, baby. Look how lovely, look how nice.
570-604-3868. 702-742-1784. 516-713-9493. Book me.
So nice and beautiful. What do you like your Thanksgiving table to look like this? Beautiful and nice by me, the remarkable Fancy Chef.
I'm located in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, I'm all booked up. All right?
And we have to book Fancy Chef.
I'm coming Tuesday. You're coming Tuesday.
And that's going to change
Will he
my
or
whole day.
won't Fancy Chef show up?
Will he
or
or
won't he? This is the greatest mystery.
How Beyonce said it, I'm going to Texas.
I really like this guy. It's amazing.
You'll see how beautiful it'll be. And I'm telling you, the podcast is going to go a lot. I'm doing the filming today, so.
You're filming? What are you filming?
John Segura.
No way.
Yes, way.
The actor?
Yes.
Good guy.
Turn this off. They're going to ring like crazy now. Don't answer, right?
All right. And welcome to another episode of Your Mom's House. Today is a huge, huge day here. We are bringing to you guys live and in person. This is just like a breakthrough type of experience. We've had days, I say, where you mark time. You know, RPC, Charo's famous 9.72 seconds.
Of course.
And then today we are bringing to you guys, we couldn't be more excited, the one and only Fancy Chef. Give it up, everybody.
Wow, he's here. In the flesh.
Yeah, I mean, we've been, watching the videos. We've been obviously fascinated by this thing. I have to say, first of all, just so it's clear, we are big, big foodies. In other words, we love fine dining experiences. We love chefs. In my mind, hanging out with chefs is a lot like hanging out with any other artist. I see you guys as artists. So I like hanging out with musicians, painters, comics, etc. And chefs are like that for me too. So we always have a natural, yeah, sure.
Do you need to take that? Is that?
Do you want to take it?
No, let them take it.
Oh,
They
okay.
can take it.
Okay. Okay.
Put them away. So they're not going off.
Oh, okay. Whatever. You want them to take the phones away?
Yeah, you don't mind?
I don't mind. Do you want me? Hey, Tanner.
You want to leave them?
No, it's up to you, chef. Whatever you want to do. Do you want to leave them out here?
I don't want you to miss
If you, I don't know if you need to grab a call. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I ain't want to answer on set.
Oh, it's up. It's sure. Do you want to take them out to the prep area? Or do you
If
want?
I can answer on set, you don't mind?
I don't mind if you answer on set.
Oh, you don't? Okay, good. I didn't answer that call. But that's okay.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. So anyway, we've been so fascinated, and I know you're going to do something very special for us. You were giving me a little bit of a teaser out there about today's going to be like. Chef told me that he felt inspired, and he decided to call an audible, change the menu on the spot, in the moment.
Wow.
And he also said he's going to do something he's never done before.
What?
So we don't really know exactly what it is yet, but it's a little bit of a secret.
Can you give us any hints? Like any hints?
I could.
I'm hungry, by the way. I came in starving. I haven't had anything to eat today because I knew you were cooking. Tell me, wet my whistle, wet my beak a little.
Give us a little.
You sure?
Yeah. Just give
a
me
little-
like a little.
Just a little appetizer
Yeah,
of what it's
just
going to
tell
be.
me.
No?
I want the excitement to be there.
I hear what you're
Well, I'm excited either way.
But it's a great mixture that I've never done before.
Okay.
It's going to be the first time. But it's not going to be to the point where you be like, no, you really going to scream and shout like, this is it.
This is it.
So I know how to execute it.
I mean,
without ever doing it, I know how to execute it.
Of course,
like
you're a
mixture,
master.
but
You're a master.
I
of
know
your
how to
craft.
execute it. Trust me.
Now, one of the
I won't
things
go
you
back.
said, because everybody's interested in people's background, you
Mhm.
started in the kitchen when you were 4.
I did.
And did you ever go? I imagine. Did you work in restaurants growing up? Did you go to culinary school? Did you travel abroad and work in, like, a lot of chefs have certain paths? What was your path?
So I'm gonna tell you a real funny story.
Okay.
But let me start from the beginning. So I did start at 4. I started in the kitchen as a little child with my mom, my dad. My dad was actually a Navy chef in the Navy.
Okay.
My mom actually learned from her parents. So what I would do is at 4, I would get the pot, get the pan, fill this up with water. She would actually sometimes stand me on the platform to get to the stove or to the water to fill it up or get the potatoes or something like that.
Yeah.
And it never left me from there on. So what I did do is I went abroad as I grew, and one of the first places I got into airline catering.
Airline catering, like Delta.
No, we did British Airways first class or business class, BW first class or British.
Okay.
First class or business class. There was an airline. There's kitchens in New York.
Would you do the thing where you would design the menu for that airline? Like you would design what passengers are going to have?
No, later on.
Okay.
Because when I started, there was a chef there called Russo. And I was young. And Russo at first didn't believe in me. So he stuck me in the cold kitchen. So he stuck me in the cold kitchen. He seen my speed. He said, come here. I came to him. I said, what's the matter, Sean? I didn't know he was so fast. I didn't know he was so good. So the hot kitchen is more advanced.
Right.
So he's tomorrow you coming in at 6 a.m.
He could sense how fast you were.
He did. You going in the hot kitchen. I was excited. I ran home. And I told my mom. And he took me and toured me the kitchen. Stuff I had never seen before, really. The tall kettles that you cook in commercial kitchens, airline, hotels, so on and so forth. And she said, that's good. See what learning from home did for you? So that was one of my first places that I got
Okay.
a taste of commercial.
And then was it on to restaurants from there or just private cooking?
No, it was on to restaurants. Actually, I had a good friend
Wow, you're really
who
blowing
was
up.
into it. It was in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
And this is when I went to Rockefeller Center in New York City to Restaurant Associates, Savory's. I was telling you about Seppi Ringley. So there was three restaurants in the row they had. Savory's, to the left was American Festival Cafe, to the right was the Sea Grill, where Chef Seppi Ringley, I learned up under him as well. So
The sea
advanced
grill.
early.
But this is interesting because you said to us on the phone call you didn't prefer to work with seafood. Is there a history at the seafood restaurant?
Well, you got to tussle with a lot, and the tussle is cracking, opening, so on and so forth,
Right.
shells, so on and so forth. But the big thing is the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
a turnoff.
So it can be if if you're not in the mood for that, then
it's just like
you don't want to do it.
Tell me about strawberries because they so clearly have influenced you. You know, Dali was known for clocks in his work, and I feel like when somebody says fancy chef, I go strawberries. This guy has a thing. He loves strawberries. Like, is there an origin story there, or are you? Because I feel like there's a connection between you and strawberries.
It is, and the connection that I have with the strawberries is they have a very distinct smell to them, a great taste. They're very bright, and the contrast that they give off is exceptional.
Yeah, because you'll throw them in things that people don't expect. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I do.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and the reason why I do is because sometimes my mom tell me to.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not planned, but
That's something I've seen from your posts is you have a very stream of consciousness way of cooking. You feel something in the moment. It is very artistic, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is. So
Yeah, ask you, are these people that are trying to book you that are contacting you right now on your phones? Like, are these bookings?
They are.
Wow.
Yeah, they are.
Can you tell us, I mean, I know you've signed many NBAs. Can you tell us one of the most exclusive clients you've worked for?
No.
Well, yeah.
I could. I can't tell you who it is though.
I know
Can you
that
give us a hint, maybe?
Yeah, can you tell us what
Like
the scenario was without telling
acting,
us who it was?
Are they actors? Are they business people?
Politicians?
All of the above.
Huh? All the above.
All the above.
And they have you at like on yachts and in mansions and everything?
Yeah.
Wow.
This guy here isn't really too much. I didn't sign an NBA with him, but he was one of my first ones, and I'll tell you his name, Daniel Green.
Ah, Daniel Green.
He drew for the comic books Marvel.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
And he had you.
He had me. He had in New York, in the town of Kingston, New York. I could say I thought about it. He when I did, he was about 75. And
here they are.
Jewish,
Dude, these are just
excited.
Yeah.
And I did good. He was just
Blown
so
away.
excited for everything that I did. But Daniel Green, he was a drawer for the Marvel comic.
there it is.
Oh, there he is. Yeah,
Yeah.
Daniel
Yeah,
Green.
he was.
Do you remember what he liked to eat? What did you cook?
He didn't care.
You didn't care.
That's even
He
better.
trusted your
Yeah, everything I made, he was just
artistic.
fascinated with the artistry of it. He was just
For people,
enthused about it.
just general. So basically, because I don't want people to waste your time, can you tell people what kind of price range they need to be in if they're even looking to book you? Because chefs come in different levels and tiers of pricing. Like, what should people be expecting if they're even thinking about reaching out?
You get to think big.
Think big.
You get to think that all those investments you made,
Yeah.
you get to think about
Start selling
bringing them here.
Wow.
You know, because you don't want to eat, because you could go to so many different places and do that. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, White Castle. You could go there and do that. But when you deal with artistry and the level of chefs and the level of food
that you're dealing with,
yeah, paying should be like, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So
so if somebody says, "Hey, chef, I'm having 8 people. I'd like to do a multi-course dinner," are they thinking like 5 figures, 6 figures? Is that reasonable?
it is.
Okay.
Actually, it should be no price range.
No price range.
No, because you got to think about it. If you want the best, if you want lavish, if you want fabulous, and you want fancy,
Yeah.
why would it be?
Yeah.
You think about it from this standpoint.
No limit.
I look at fur coats. I look at clothes, right?
Yeah.
On different levels. So a fur coat has 2 reasons to it, 2 meanings, and the 2 meanings is temperature
and how you look.
Yep.
So if
Keep you warm.
Yes.
It's so funny. I was this close to wearing a fur coat to meet you, and I thought it's too hot out.
So yeah. So
That's
the thing
so
about
weird.
it
Wow,
is,
I almost did.
you got to look at that.
Yeah.
And you say, wow. And there's different levels of furs.
There
so you
are.
have black llama. You have so many different. And there are pieces, and there are whole pieces of furs. So if you get the pieces, they cost less. If you get the whole, it costs more.
But-
But it is fancy.
Unlimited is nice, but just so people have like a ballpark, like if they should be prepared to spend $100,000 at least for a good dinner.
Why not?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Nah,
No,
yeah.
we're just
Yeah.
we agree.
And you can minimize, and you can work with a person.
If they're
normally
under-
those
okay.
people that, because my background in those places,
Yeah.
is limitless.
Well, let's do this
Let's
right
what's
now.
up.
I mean, we're so excited to get this going. Why don't we get you out into the prep area with your sous chef Tanner, and you guys can start prepping. We'll check in with you regularly, and then when the meal is ready to go, you come back in here, and we'll do our tasting together. Does that work?
It does.
Great. All right.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Right. We just kind of stepped down there for a second to get Chef started. How incredible is this?
I mean, look, it's been quite a whirlwind week for us here at YMH because we weren't sure he was even going to show up.
It was a lot of anticipation.
And there was a lot of excitement last night when you got the notification.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That he-
Oops,
the
mic
eagle
just
had
went out.
landed.
That the
Yeah.
eagle had landed in Austin. Thank you.
Watch your
Cooper.
head.
And then the excitement of him going live
Yeah.
on Instagram.
We were watching in bed. Yeah, it was incredible. It was incredible.
So yeah, this is going to be exciting. What do you anticipate for the meal? I feel like
looks like we have the first course
Oh
coming in.
wow!
actually,
Is it
right now.
Already?
Already?
Jesus, that is
that was so fast.
okay. Chef, watch
so
your
we're gonna
head.
do what we talked about,
Okay.
which is one of them.
Okay.
here.
Wow.
Oh, one of the dishes
We
is
go.
ready to go.
One dish is ready to go.
Literally, what,
Again,
4
as you know,
minutes?
This is one of my favorites,
This is one of your favorites.
which is the strawberries.
Strawberries.
Yes.
So we want to
Unbelievable plating
What we
of
wanna do is-
strawberries.
Gorgeous.
You actually want to give a color contrast, like using those words,
Okay.
and brighten the area and brighten it up,
Okay.
and also give a great smell.
Excellent.
That's what we want.
These
Oh,
look incredible.
They look fresh.
So we'll
Yes,
go
they
ahead
are.
and we'll
All
start
right.
with those.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
Tom,
guys go-
would
yeah.
you like me to serve you with
2
strawberries?
seconds.
I would love one. I am a huge fan of strawberries, actually. Just going to go ahead and take this one.
Yeah, wow.
And,
let's see. They've been
Yeah.
washed?
I wonder if it had anything to do with my mentioning it, or I don't know at this point.
Listen, he came with a plan.
That was
Cheers.
wow.
First
Cheers,
course.
first course. A plate of
Did
strawberries.
they call this an amuse-bouche
Mm-hmm.
in fine dining? Well, fancy, delicious.
Beautiful and nice.
Yeah.
I have no idea how he just did that. That was so fucking good.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, there's so many more.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he had prepared so many.
Actually, this is a really, really sweet,
It's a
delicious.
nice strawberry.
He's right. It really sets up your palate.
No.
You know what's so funny is you do love fine dining.
I do.
This is your most favorite genre. And we were in Amsterdam. It's funny because Heather was going to ask me what my least favorite meal was. Oops, my mic cut out. Now it's back.
Okay.
And it was a fine dining meal we had in Amsterdam.
I didn't enjoy it either. I didn't enjoy it either. That you really roll the dice on tasting menu style places. I mean, it means that they're competent at what they do.
Sure.
But that might not be for your palate. And I wasn't
Yeah.
a big fan of that either.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I also had a tasting menu in Madrid that I didn't enjoy. But it was like, I don't know. It was
It's
a little
not-
too
not
experimental.
fancy.
No, it's too
But
fancy.
can I be honest with you? And I know we have Danish listeners. I wasn't a fan of the Dane food. Period.
I don't think they're offended. I don't think they're fans of it either.
Yeah, they told us because I
Yeah,
was like,
they're
"Where
like, "You
should
don't
we
wanna
go
eat this
eat?"
bullshit. Yeah.
I was like, "What's like the nicest?
Yeah.
Send us to the best Danish restaurant." And they're like, "Oh, you don't want to eat that."
To be clear about the Madrid experience, I am a huge fan of Spanish food. This wasn't the restaurant style. It was like experimental seafood
I don't
stuff,
like
and I
that
just
shit.
it really wasn't.
You know, as a fan of Anthony Bourdain, rest in peace,
Mm-hmm.
he would always talk about his loathing of when chefs tortured the food.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't want to see anything freeze dried or
just-
essences
it's enough.
of. Don't torture the food. Just give me. But by the way, our guy,
Yeah.
high quality ingredients.
Incredible. And one chef told me one time, you know who it was? Do you remember when we were going to do naked sushi?
Yeah.
We were going to book naked sushi?
Yes.
So naked sushi was like where they have like a model.
Yes.
Who's mostly nude and you eat sushi off of her
Mhm.
and you have like guests there and it's supposed to be just like the fun, I don't know, experience of that all.
Yeah.
So I talked to that chef and I had like a tasting thing for him. I don't know what it was, but anyway, he said this thing I never forget, which is the food is always the star. So you have to get great quality food. And then Fancy Chef brings in these strawberries and you're like, yeah, lesson learned.
Definitely.
Because those aren't just, anybody could just give you whatever strawberry.
No.
And he went and picked super high quality ones.
Yep. Very fancy and very nice. So far, so good.
So far,
What's
so
your
good.
rating, Tom?
Oh, right now we're fucking,
Yeah.
I guess 12 stars. Isn't that the scale?
Yeah. Pretty amazed.
Let's look at the camera. Just the camera feed is fine.
Oh,
Look at him.
Fancy's
Getting-
cooking.
Fancy's in there with Chef Tanner. Chef Tanner learning.
He's handing him a knife.
Okay.
Oh, got proper
he's
technique.
Slicing and dicing. Wow.
Yeah, this is exciting.
I
Hold on.
know.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I got a picture of the old lady who reads the dirty book in the
Yeah.
waiting room today at Radiation.
Again, this is like the same lady?
This is her. And I was so stoked because I finally now I can read the title. I took a sneaky pic of her.
yeah.
I won't post it because this is someone's
Yeah.
grandma. Okay. She's almost done with the book. She
Yeah.
made a lot of progress
I
since
see.
yesterday. The book is called Hidden Secrets Between Them. And it's a very horny cover.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from what I can tell.
Well,
Anyway,
let's see.
look how far she
Okay.
got.
Yeah, I can tell. She's almost done.
She doesn't even look up.
Hidden secrets between
Maybe it's
them.
not even horny, but it felt horny to me. Or maybe it's too gays. Yeah, it's totally horny, right?
An uplifting, inspirational romance. That's what it
Oh,
says.
bullshit, dude. And by the way, aren't all secrets by definition hidden? I feel like it's redundant to say
That
hidden
is kind of,
secrets.
yeah. These are open secrets between them. Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
don't know.
Can we read a little bit?
Yeah, we
and
should
it's
be able to.
inspirational.
There's a little teaser there.
Chef's coming in.
Oh,
right
oh,
now.
coming in.
already?
Oh my God, we're already on
course 2.
Course 2. This is so fast. This is
Oh
part of
my
the pricing. Watch your head, everybody.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here.
Yes, sir.
I want to do it right before your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to have this.
Yes, chef.
Give me a bigger plate.
Yes, chef.
Okay. Again, I always talk about color contrast. Oh, shoot.
That's all right.
That's
A
okay.
little
It
olive oil.
happens.
You
You
pull
know?
that page in, Gene, before it goes off the side?
yes.
Oh, can we soak that up? Sorry about that.
What happened, chef?
It spilled off. Okay,
Just
let's
a little
Tanner,
olive
you
oil, no
weren't
big
fucking
deal.
here.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I'm sorry.
This definitely goes on you, Tanner.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
You're supposed to be next to him helping him.
Sorry, chef.
Okay, good.
Good job.
You can just take the paper, Tanner.
Are we filming?
Yes, chef. We are filming.
Okay, good. So we're going to do
Fucking
a color
Tanner.
contrast. We're going to go Italian.
Okay, color contrast. We're going to go Italian.
All right, here.
We're already at, we should mention, by the way, the strawberries were unbelievable.
So good.
So now we are on the second course, or it looks like we have some burrata
Okay. over here.
and some heirloom
Go there.
tomatoes.
Yes. I'm going to go.
So you're going tomato, cheese,
Yeah.
Love it.
tomato.
Love
Okay.
it.
I like that.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So the key point here is you want to go middle.
You want to go in the middle.
All right?
Okay.
You want to go middle.
Yeah, walk us through your thinking right now.
Excitement. Overjoy. Okay, so I want to go
There we
here.
go. And
All right. So we go in middle, even,
Yeah.
spread out.
spread out.
Let me have
Good job, Tanner. Good
Yeah,
thinking.
cover this.
here. Okay, we're gonna go here.
Some balsamic
Some
here.
balsamic.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Ooh, look at the drizzle technique. I
Yeah.
like that.
Okay,
you
yeah,
can
so
tell
with
there's years
balsamic.
behind that.
Let me have the olive oil.
Yes, chef.
Olive oil right
Okay,
here.
good. So
Okay.
we go olive oil.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Wow.
wow. That's a generous.
I know.
Yes.
I know. I actually
Wow.
wanted to spout.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Because I like
All right.
olive oil
So
too.
do I. And it's good
So
for you,
that's what I'm gonna
Tom.
do.
Tanner,
All
grab
right,
the
so it's
oil.
even and
There
nice.
you go.
Okay. It's even out. Look,
Yes.
the chef got no tricks. That's good. You got no tricks.
Wow.
Okay, look. So now we're gonna put the finishing touches. The
Okay.
finishing touches.
Is that
The basil.
the basil?
Wow.
All right.
And again, generous size
All right, so we go
basil.
Yes, nice.
I love
there.
basil too,
I
and
do
he
too.
knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, all right.
I like
So
that.
good, not too much. You don't want to overshadow the dish.
It's important to also point out some of your intuitive nature because we didn't even fill out a preference sheet. You're doing this without us having relayed to you what some of our favorites are, and right out of the gate, there's 2 in a row. It's incredible.
Beautiful, I like it. Okay.
Great. Second
right.
dish ready to go.
All right. Very good.
Second course.
Tom, I'll let him try it because Tom is the discerning palate of the two of us.
Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I am like a trash dog with my palate.
Yeah, sure.
You are
Thank you,
refined.
Chef.
You're welcome.
Wow, that looks
it.
gorgeous.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
Good.
Really nice.
All right.
And yeah, everything
Beautiful
good
and
with
nice.
the
Yes,
hot food
indeed.
coming
It's going
through?
good.
You
Yes.
prepping for that? Okay,
Yes.
good.
Okay, good.
Great.
You ready?
Yes.
Thank
yes,
you,
chef.
Chef. We look
All right,
forward to
you're
the
welcome,
next
you're welcome.
one.
No problem.
Yeah, this is exciting.
This is really exciting.
Very
Tom.
exciting. Also, interesting bit of information, Zolo, is that nothing has been done to start hot food, is what I was just told.
Oh, really?
That's just an interesting choice, I think.
You know, he's timing it out though. He's a master.
A generous helping of basil.
It
a
is.
generous
It
amount of
is.
olive oil. And he plated it lovely.
It's beautifully plated. Yeah, this is incredible.
Yeah, the plating is lovely. He put a ton of basil on there. Why are you scooping it off?
I'm moving it to see what else I can. There was such a large piece that I couldn't see what was underneath it.
Yeah. It's like a basil salad with some tomato and mozzarella.
I love it. I love it. And look
Now-
at them. They're working away. They're
I
on
know.
to the next dish.
Do you want to know what I noticed, however?
Yes.
I didn't see him season it. I didn't see salt and pepper.
Which I'm a
is-
fan of. Salt and pepper.
Of course, a lot of people are.
But I also have to think there's a reason for that. Chef's
That's
not
what I'm
going to
saying.
do anything without having a probably pretty good reason for it.
Of course.
So here we go. I'll slice it in 2 because we're each going to have a bite.
Okay. This is very exciting. Wow.
Wow, so much oil too. I like that.
You know, olive oil, very healthy. The Mediterranean diet is supposed to be the most healthful.
Wow, it's
Wow,
just
it's
absolutely just swimming in oil. It's incredible. And
I
put
think
the
I'll let
basil
you
there.
be the taster.
No, I think
for
you're
both.
gonna. We're both
good.
gonna take bites.
I'm good.
We're taking bites.
Well,
Wow,
juicy.
you can taste the oil.
What about that basil?
You can taste that too. Here you go. Here's your bite.
No, I'm good. I
No, you gotta
believe
try it. You need to
It's
try it.
Very
Yeah, you need to
juicy.
try it.
He already,
Yeah.
there's oil on my jacket already.
You know what? It's $45,000. You're taking a bite.
Fair enough. Boy, that is.
I know you love your basil.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's see.
I cut it into a quarter.
Look,
there.
it just dripped on my thumb.
It's good.
It's dripping on the table.
Uh-huh.
It's very oily and
Yeah, I
juicy.
like that.
Very fancy. Very nice.
Very fancy.
There's oil
and
all
nice.
over the table. There's oil on my jacket.
Another home run. Well done, chef.
That's very oily. But beautifully plated.
Absolutely. The
And what a
plating is-
thrill to watch him work.
to see it happening in the moment. Yeah, it really is
You
something.
don't get that at fine dining.
You know what it reminds me of? Probably a little bit of. It's kind of like somebody invited you over to Prince's house.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, he's just teetering on the guitar today," and you're like, "What?" And then you just get to like, you hear a couple notes getting like strummed, you know, like ding dong, dong.
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
like, "Oh, I'll just hang back."
Yeah.
And then an hour later, he's like, "I just wrote a new song." You're right there. It's kind
Well,
of
this
like
is just the beginning.
I know.
And he hasn't even started cooking the hot stuff yet. Now let's go back to my Horny novel because I am so interested.
I don't think it's okay, but let's look at the pages. Do we have page selections?
hidden
in there?
secrets
Yeah.
between them.
Christian book distributors.
I know, but it's supposed to
The
be
opposite.
horny. Okay, he never meant to be a father. Oh,
Let's see here.
I was hoping it was hornier than this.
Well,
I mean, it is. Okay.
aren't those images there at one of them a page? Yeah. Okay.
There
Let's
you
do
go,
it.
Tom.
You have to tell him. You have to tell him, standing in the kitchen of the house she just signed a 6-month lease on. Kristen Reynolds sighed, "I know, Mom." It was all she'd thought about since Dr. Olson gave her the good news that, despite their concerns of her being a single mother, she'd convinced them she was the right person to run the urgent care center that would soon open in Hope Crossing, Texas. As a nurse practitioner,
I mean, this is so boring.
Oh, this is your fucking choice.
I know, but I wish it was hornier. I'm just saying I can't imagine people read this stuff.
I mean, you saw the lady who's reading it.
I know. I was hoping it was better. Do you even read fiction? I feel like I can't stand fiction. I can't stand descriptions.
It's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite either.
Let me play you an opening clip I've been wanting to share with you.
Well, I'm disappointed that wasn't hornier.
That's
In my
okay.
mind.
I know, it's a bummer.
I know. It would have been awesome if it was like the pussy juice was dripping down her lip. I know. That would have been nice.
I did talk to a deaf woman today in the waiting room.
That's
and
cool.
that was cool. I could tell she was reading my lips and stuff. And I was like, what's up? She had tons.
You should bring that lady one of our books, one of like the Quan Mills novels or
Yeah,
something.
Dick, I noticed you were reading a book last week. I brought you another one. That's a really good idea.
I know. I will.
You want to talk shit, you fucking losers? What's up? I'm here on the beach. What the fuck is up?
Wow.
That was cool, huh?
I like that a lot.
Look at him just in there working away. I wonder what he's prepping for the third course. Do we know if there's dessert today?
I'd hope so. We're paying him.
Oh, because I kind of practiced and set it out so that I would have a cheat meal.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, we got dessert.
Okay. I've been really restrictive, and I was like, well, if you're going to get off the health train, you want it to be worth it.
Of course.
It's going to be, babe. Jeez.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
did he bring dessert?
Yeah. So wait, what's this guy? I don't understand where the blood is coming from, and
What the fuck is up?
I'm not convinced it's real. The blood.
I think it's very real.
You think so?
Yes.
It's kind of really bright and perfectly
I think it's real.
You want to talk shit, you fucking losers? What's up?
Oh, I also got a notification from my black friend.
Uh-huh.
She texted me this morning, and she goes, I lost my glasses. Black people don't use vinegar to clean a chicken, damn it. Have that chef make a black Thanksgiving. That would be hilarious.
Really?
Yeah. She's like, black people don't do that. I guess I said that, or someone must have said that. Like, oh, is this
Yeah.
a black person thing? It's not, is what I'm trying to tell you.
I have heard wash your chicken in the black community before. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not with
The
vinegar,
vinegar.
but I had heard the wash thing for
Gotcha,
sure before.
gotcha.
Have you any?
Sorry, I just got back in. You said washing chicken?
Yeah, have you heard that as a culturally black thing before?
I don't know if it's a culturally black thing. Yeah, washing shit's probably good, right?
Yeah,
Probably make
but
shit
with
clean before
vinegar.
you- I don't know if I would do it with that.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I would do it with a toothbrush, and particularly the tongue scraper part. I don't know if I would do that, but yeah, I might wash it though. You know?
Okay. I mean,
Just making sure.
Just trying to learn,
Anyways.
Anyway.
We've been watching the Menendez Brothers show on Netflix.
I forgot how cool those guys were. Yeah.
I know, I did forget too, because that happened when I was
89.
young. Yeah.
I can't believe because it feels to my memory like, I don't know, somewhere in the 90s.
Yeah,
Maybe
me
it's because
too.
the trial was later, right? That's probably
Yeah,
why.
when is the Menendez trial? Because I remember that going on, and my parents watching it every night.
Yeah.
And I know they killed their parents.
Oh, 93. So that's why.
Yeah.
July 2093 it starts. So it's 4 years
Yeah.
after the murders.
Yeah, so that's why
Okay.
it felt like it took place. Yeah, and funny too, now the way they make this show is they're making it sympathetic to the brothers, which is
Well,
such a 2024 thing to do.
I think they're not. I don't think they're trying to make it sympathetic to the
I
brothers.
think they are. I think they're making
How
it
do you
out.
how do you gather that?
Well, they're just like setting up the parents to be shit turds,
Yeah, but it's still showing it as pretty clearly first degree premeditated murder.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it's sympathetic to them. I
Well-
do think they're fucking probably fun guys though.
Of course they're fun guys.
Yeah. Like you watch it and you're like, I like these guys. They're nice guys.
Couple of cool kids. And of course the whole time we're like, oh no, is that Ellis and Julian?
The
in
hairpiece
18
thing
years?
is wild. Oh yeah, everybody's like, these are your
Is this
sons.
my
I know.
kid? Is my kid gonna fucking do this? Yeah, they look
Yeah.
like New Kids on the Block sitting down there.
So he's got his hairpiece on, which I think
Mhm.
is amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't that crazy? Look how different he looks.
Yeah, hair really
Very
does.
handsome with the hair on.
I have wigs coming up in this show.
Oh,
for
cool.
different things. It totally changes. It changes you so dramatically.
Hair is everything. I
Yeah.
know. It's wild, dude.
Yeah.
I tried to watch a murder show that you recommended.
Yeah. So I get the best text. I would say the best text you've ever sent me.
Wow.
And you said, I'm ready to get into murder shows. I mean, I literally stopped what I was doing and I was like, I've been waiting fucking 20 years for this
Yes.
text. I get so excited. You go, give it to me. Give it to me, Mark.
Give it to me, Mark.
Give it
Need
to me. I'll watch whatever you want to watch. And I'm in Florida. And I go, I kind of run through my Rolodex of dead bodies and I go, I got one for you. Why don't you check out, because it's fantastically done, American Nightmare, which came out, I don't know, 6-9 months ago or whatever. And I go, how was it? You go, I lasted 5 minutes.
I think I should have been more Pacific
Uh-huh.
in that I don't like cute little 20-year-old girls getting murdered in their apartments. That's what that one was.
She wasn't murdered.
Too close.
She wasn't murdered.
I like serial killery. I think that's the difference. Is I want to know about dark souls. Like I like the Menendez brothers. I'm actually really on board with that.
Okay.
Because I could put myself in their position where you're like, oh, I kind of hated my parents too.
So
Would
you
I
want to watch?
kill them?
You want to watch a serial killer doc?
Yes, but that's why I like the Menendez brothers. Like I'm
Well, that's
saying,
not a
like
serial killer doc.
No, but they're killers and they're dudes, and
Yeah.
and the people they kill, you're like, oh, I could see that.
Okay.
I could see how you could do that as
So
a
you
young
want this
person
like
too.
victim accountability is in your decision making here.
Maybe a little bit. Wait, I mean, couldn't you see yourself kind of possibly doing it at their age? Like,
Well, everybody entertains that idea. Well, like they mad at your parents. I hate my parents. You know, taking it to that where they did is obviously, you know, other level. You know, while we're doing this, why don't we just take a moment here? Can we check in with Fancy Chef and Chef Tanner?
I don't know if he'll be able to hear the ringing with the cacophony of other beeps and rings.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna bring some salt when that start boiling.
See if
When that
Tanner
salt start-
answers.
that
Oh, he's
water
reaching
start
in his
boiling, so you
pocket.
add the salt.
Oh, he just put it away.
Guys.
Now he just ran away.
I love this.
Okay.
This was excellent right here. I really love this.
Tanner.
Beautiful and nice. So
Yeah.
yes,
We want him to answer.
Yeah, what does he think? Is his mom calling?
I didn't need the oil. And
I
the
don't
reason why I didn't need the oil.
What the fuck,
because
dude?
It has some in it, and I don't want to saturate it too much and change the flavor in it. That's not something I want.
Are we good? Okay.
Tanner's a strange one. It's a strange bird, that kid.
I have your salt,
Oh,
chef.
here we go.
Okay,
We're back.
Once this boils. Yes, chef.
Okay, Tanner, what's going on? We have a live feed. We're watching you guys cook. Tell me what's going on right now.
So right now, we're cooking prosciutto.
Okay.
We're getting it. Are we sauteing the prosciutto, chef? Yes, she says we're sauteing the prosciutto.
Getting it nice and
then
crispy.
We got to get it crispy. Yes, chef. Okay.
And-
And then we are boiling water, chef, right? For the pasta.
Okay.
Let's bring it out. The pasta. I'm gonna go grab the pasta now.
Okay, I'll let you go. I'll call back later.
He's frantic.
Wow.
He's
really like
He's in the heat.
exciting.
There's a lot going on.
also
How many
when it-
plates? We have got
also
boiling
I need that
water. We've
wine.
got a
Look
pan.
at Chef. He's rubbing his hands. He knows
Yeah.
he's doing something
Oh.
pretty incredible.
Flipping stuff.
He's definitely done that before.
Yeah. Well, he's
Yeah.
doing his thing. Stuff like
Wow.
that. Curious to see where did Tanner go?
I'm not sure, but
Tanner's grabbing the pasta inside.
yeah, he's got to do what Chef, tells him to do. So wait, I can give you serial killer docs,
Yeah, I'd like that.
but you want to know what
I
their
like.
kind of
Do you know what I really
victim
like?
profile was first?
No. What I think now that I think about it, why I like the Menendez brothers is that it's something I could see myself doing. I actually like the ones that I'm more relatable to, like husband murders. Are there a lot of those? I like to see that, like where he's snoring and then she stabs him to death or something like that. Or
So it's important to note that the Menendez Brothers one you're watching currently is a scripted one.
Hmm.
There's a doc that has
I'd
just
like
come
that
out
one. I'd like
that
to
I would
see
like you
that
to
one,
watch.
too.
The docs that's where the good
That's
stuff
where the
is.
sweetness is.
Yeah, that's when you really get the true insight, when you get the real images and the real audio. And I'll have a few of those on deck for you.
Okay.
If you're down.
I can't watch them alone.
Okay, I'll watch them with you. I'll watch them 50 times again. They're so fucking entertaining. So fun.
I watched.
And then when they end, I go,
night night.
Good night.
I watched Blink twice.
Blink twice?
With Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Because I heard on TikTok that's what P. Diddy's parties were kind of like, and what it's like to be sex trafficked.
So Tatum plays a Diddy-like character?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty wild. It's a good movie.
Kind of a goofball?
Kind of a guy, a weird guy doing weird stuff. It was a great movie.
Really good, huh?
Because you're like, how do you get sex trafficked? Like, how does that happen? It's not like you just get snatched from the airport.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a slow seduction.
And spoiler alert, guys, but this is just like the ABCs of sex trafficking. I think I'm in a sex trafficking wormhole vortex. Like, I'm really interested in it now.
Yeah.
So like, they're courted and they're seduced and then given drugs. You know, and then you just are like, you don't remember stuff. Stuff
and you
happens.
Start kind of slipping. Oh,
you know,
and Zoe directed, and she's dating Channing, so that's what she
that's cute.
She directed her boyfriend.
Boo-boo.
Yeah,
that's a hot couple. Jeez.
Yeah.
Too good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you know, us moms are always worried about getting snatched in the airport. That's not how it happens.
It's a slow seduction.
You just trust a dude,
and that's what Diddle did.
That's right.
Diddle would have these parties and probably make big promises, and then drugs for sure. Lots of lube, we know that. Dildos.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, I guess I could fit 3 in there, did he?
3 in you, 2.
Yeah.
But that's why I like this kind of stuff, because you're like, wow, could I sex traffic? Like,
could you be sex trafficked?
Could I be sex? And absolutely yes. Like if Channing Tatum had caught me at like 18 or 19, just dumb as shit and like mesmerized by his fame, and you're like, oh, and then he's like, do you want to go to this island? I'm like, yeah. Fly private? What? Like, of course.
Yeah.
But then you think, could I be the one doing the trafficking? Like to be a violent psychopath? And like, yeah, I feel like we're all able.
You think you're capable of that?
I don't know. You put some drugs in me, some ketamine.
That you could be the trafficker.
The dark side of you is like, okay, kind of see the allure, like the darkness, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's
Doesn't
hard.
everybody have
Don't
that?
you feel like it's hard to not embrace?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why do some people, like, I choose not to do that, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, what's in some people that they're like, that's okay. I'll just
They embrace
follow
it.
these.
They lean in.
Yeah.
Everybody has darkness in them. And then some people go, I'm not going to embrace it. Some people go, I'm going to lean into it.
So what is that? What's the difference in...
That's the human experience. What are you talking about?
I know. I guess that's why I like it, because like you could do it. We're all capable, but we just make a
everything
conscious choice.
Stealing and killing it's like darkness within people. Yeah.
I know.
And you either resist it or you embrace it.
I
It's
know.
good and evil.
Because when I was, when you're young and a teenager, you start to dabble in the darkness. You're like, can I steal? And I remember I stole lemon heads, a box of lemon heads from Michael's or Spencer's.
You get a rush.
And I got caught. The guy caught me.
Yeah.
And he's like, you want to put that back? And I was like, am I arrested? And he's like, just put it back. And I was like, okay, that was a sign from God. I'm not meant to steal.
And how old were you?
13.
Yeah.
So that was like, okay,
good
stealing's
age to
done.
learn it. Yeah.
But yeah.
Good age to learn it. Check this out.
Sure.
Very bumpy road.
Ugh, that made me feel
Sex
gross.
trafficking. Yeah.
She would love to get trafficked.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I love this lane.
So, do you like this bikini?
Yes. All right.
I've been looking for this for 2 days. I have so many clothes because I have a couple of YouTube channels that I model clothing on. And I wanted to model this the other day and I couldn't find it. I did find it, but now I'm missing a dress. What do you think? Let me know.
Let me know. So thirsty.
I appreciate you.
So thirsty. Let me know.
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
She's sweet.
know. She's got them black lady bus driver tits. Big old bus driver tits. Those are the kind I had. Those are my tits. And every time I see a lady with big old slops like that, I'm like, I hope she's getting an MRI, breast MRI. I had a 6-inch cancer taken one of mine. I had black lady bus driver tits. Big ones.
Yeah. Those
Not
black
anymore.
bus drivers do have big tits.
They do. What
Yeah.
is that?
I don't know. It's part of the requirement.
That and like the black ladies that work at the DMV always had big tits.
yes,
too.
and cafeteria. Yeah, always. I think it's part of the interview. They're like, "How big are your tits? Do you have triple G's?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they're like, "You can come in." Yeah.
You could work. You could work for the transit system.
Unbelievable.
Oh, geez. I don't think so.
What do you think of this lady?
I do like they were doing women, though. I hate this.
Yeah,
I hate her highlights. They're wrong.
they're bad.
You know,
Yeah.
that's so like 98.
I hate a lot of it. I know.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Tanner looks like he's rushing to grab the broom.
Ooh,
Something broke.
something broke maybe. Well, it happens, you know.
Yeah, that's.
Burn this cloth.
I'll put it on this cloth right
All
here.
right, good. Okay. Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
I mean, kitchens are messy. You can't get mad about that, you know? You can't get mad about that. If here's another thing of cool women.
Did you know that the same God that made that made you too? What? Yeah! What? Crazy! What? Oh my gosh, that's crazy!
Yeah, I'm really digging these Christian talks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get so pumped over Jesus.
They really love it, man.
Mhm.
I
There's-
also feel like this lady right here who's so into Jesus, it like kind of crazy to me that she's so tatted up. I just don't usually think of the two together.
Yeah, they're usually nerds.
And she's young.
Mm-hmm. No, she must have found Jesus after the tats, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
She led a fun life and then was like, I better rein this in.
I got to clean this up.
And that's when you find JC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when they get so pumped over the Lord. But
Mhm.
could you imagine feeling that much joy for your Savior in Christ? I mean, it's got to be great.
If you could, yeah, if
To
it's in you.
feel that?
I know. It's only Christians
So
though.
weird.
You never see Muslims do this.
So true.
You never see Jewish people do this. Only people,
Huh.
well, probably because Christ is the only real Lord,
Well,
but
of
the
course.
only Christians get this excited, you know?
You know why? I think because they pump it like Jesus loves you, but you don't ever hear like Muhammad loves you.
No. Muhammad
Yahweh
doesn't give a
loves you.
fuck about you.
They don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. It's mostly like don't do bad things.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll be stricken down.
Yeah, yeah.
Smited. Yeah,
Yep.
no, this is fucking
Wow.
amazing. I wish
Look
I
at-
had
look at
this
Chef and
joy.
Tanner out there just
Sorry,
Oh,
Chef.
you're looking.
I'll go grab it.
Oh, what the bags of seafood are out in the sun, huh?
He's got Tanner running back and forth too.
Tomato.
Man.
Oh, that mozzarella cheese.
I wonder which seafood he's gonna start with.
I don't know. He's checking out his equipment right now, his seasoning.
Basil chef.
More basil.
So we're gonna do is
He really likes basil.
We're
on
gonna peel
it.
some more.
basil.
Let me see. Give me a couple of.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh, I'm elated. Let me
Is he still? He's gonna put.
You know what I
Wait, He's
realized?
still putting basil on tomatoes.
That's fine.
Are we not past that?
I don't know.
He's basiling tomatoes still. This was 20 minutes ago we left him. And he's still doing
Okay.
Look, you don't question the process.
Olive
That's
oil?
something I've learned.
I know.
I'll go grab it right now,
I
Chef.
cook fast, you know.
Yeah, well,
I'm
this is-
much faster.
Come on.
I'm not a Michelin star. Though.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know.
You can't really.
Dude, I get it.
So, I feel like I'm actually a fan of poetry. But
Really?
yeah, but it's like
I hate it.
I think you kind of do like it if it's presented the right way. In other words, you know, someone doing like slam poetry,
I hate
you
it.
want to die, right? And then I don't know, some of the older traditional poems, I just get I'm not into
I don't
it.
understand it. I got to
But
be honest with
some modern day like takes on poetry I do get emotional with, and I do enjoy them. So I pulled one for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Let me lick it, let me lick it, let me lick it, lick it, lick it, lick it, please. Lick, lick, lick all night long. Lick, lick, lick down to the bone. Lick, 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 lick it to it dry. Lick, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Lick, 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 no, Lick, 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 no, Lick it in the bed, lick it on the floor. Make sure you make it to the big O. Lick it slow, lick it fast. Lick it slow,
Okay,
lick it fast.
I'm gonna throw
Lick
up.
it slow, lick it fast.
I can't.
Then spank, spank, spank. Spank that head.
Okay. All right. I'm done.
That was awesome. What do you think?
I hate it.
Why do you hate it?
I hate these. I just
You don't want it to be licked? You don't want to be licked slow or fast?
Oh, stop.
What?
I don't want to.
Lick it slow,
Stop.
lick it fast.
Tom.
Look.
I don't want to lick it to the bone. That part really like, ew, like he's going to lick the meat off. You know what I mean? I don't like that.
Yeah.
Cake next. I don't like it.
Okay.
It
You're
makes me
so
sick.
hard to fucking...
I hate these guys.
Well, today is a food-centric episode, so I thought that you might enjoy stepping into the food space.
You drink red wine, as you know, pepperoni is really greasy. And I love pepperoni.
Yeah.
I don't like pizza, but I love pepperoni.
I
So what I do is I take pepperoni,
Ugh.
I chew it up really well.
Yeah.
I get the juices and grease in my mouth.
Yeah.
Both sides of my cheeks.
Sure. That sounds lovely.
Then I sip my red wine.
Plenty of
With
ice.
ice in the red wine. Ah.
Way around my mouth.
Ugh.
I love feeling the grease come out of my cheeks and down my throat. Excellent way to drink wine and learn how to drink wine. Getting the greases out of your palate and down your throat.
Yeah.
What do you think of
That was vile.
pairing up Fancy Chef with Fancy Sommelier? Chuck's here.
Would love that.
And having, because wine pairings are really fun to do. See, the thing is, sometimes you go to these restaurants and they go, would you like a wine pairing? And you're like, I don't really care. But then you get somebody who's really really well informed and it changes the whole experience.
No, I know. And
You
pepperoni.
go, what the fuck was this? You can't even believe how good it is.
But most sommeliers don't pair pepperoni. They're afraid to.
Okay, and most chefs don't bring out strawberries as a first course.
Most people don't just eat a plate of pepperoni on its own. That's very bold.
But you're not a sommelier, are you?
Looks like they're headed in with the next course.
Holy shit.
I'm ready. I'm starving, Marvin.
Wow. This is exciting.
I hope it's a plate of pepperoni.
I hope it's a plate of pepperoni.
I'm really ready for a plate of pep. Nobody eats a plate. No, my dad wouldn't even eat a plate of pep.
Yeah.
And he's pretty hardcore.
Pretty hardcore.
With plates of salami and shit.
Third course.
Oh, shit. Plate hit the door.
Okay.
That
I
could
got
have
it,
been
Chef.
a disaster.
I got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Watch your shoulder, Chef.
Okay. That's
my
holy cow.
Goodness. This
Wow.
looks stunning.
All right. Beautiful and nice.
Beautiful and nice. What are we looking at here, Chef?
So what I had the honor to use is a good fancy mozzarella cheese. The star of the dish is, you're not going to believe it. It's a wake up. So I used prosciutto, mozzarella cheese, tomato. I buttered it, some olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Unbelievable.
But the star of the show is this. That's going to give the pop. Is the fresh oregano.
The fresh oregano. Okay.
That's what it is. So when you use fresh ingredients, it changes everything.
Everything.
Can, bottle, it's not the same. But fresh, grown fresh, nice and beautiful.
Amazing.
I can't wait to try this.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah. What are we
Well,
waiting
Tom,
for? Yeah.
you're the first.
Sure.
You do the honors, of
Yeah.
course.
Let's see here.
This looks amazing.
Incredible.
I'll just watch your face.
Okay. I mean, I should also say the presentation is extraordinary.
Stunning. Ooh, listen to that crunch. Great crunch.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that's a design to do that, because to tell you the truth, so
gonna take a
with
bite.
the layers of the liquidation, which would be the butter and the olive oil, you need something to hold it, and the crunch and the toasting is what holds it.
Very impressive, Chef. Very impressive.
Huh?
Yeah.
Good.
That is
Okay.
I
we
love
got,
that.
We got two more. I got this beautiful
Ah.
pasta that I'm doing amazing. You're gonna love. All right.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Watch your head.
Oh,
watch
yeah,
your head. Watch
Hit
your
my
head.
butt. Oh shoot! I'm still doing.
Yep. There goes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, most people don't cook prosciutto. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. I also want to say, by the way, to all of you, kudos on preparing for today, making this all happen. You guys did a great job, and you all look very nice. You made it very
Thank
fancy.
you. We did our best.
You
We
guys
made
look
it a
very fancy. You
special
look
day.
very good. You
That was
noticed that,
great.
right? The staff
no,
is all.
guys, everybody looks amazing. Thank you guys. Now, what's interesting about this? A lot of chefs don't
also,
cook the
feel
prosciutto.
free to come and try some if you.
Try it.
Okay.
It's different taste when it's cooked up.
I mean, I don't want to be. Do you think I'm selfish enough? I'm going to eat this all.
I'll
Please.
try some.
Come and try it.
Let's do it.
And treat yourself to a strawberry if you care to.
That's the whole piece.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and try it. Yeah, pick a strawberry.
You know, I'm a little disappointed so far. We haven't seen any presentations in the glasses.
The meal's not over.
I want to see meat in a glass with
I
some
do too.
ranch.
I do too. Well, so far I'm very impressed.
Me too.
I'll say
Worth
that.
every penny. How much did we spend?
I'd rather not make it public, if you don't
Okay.
mind.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's worth every penny though.
Every penny of this
Sure.
Italian feast. So far, pretty much the first course was very similar.
Put
We
it
had-
this way: you could either have had the meal you're having today, or done a trip with SpaceX to go to the outer
Oh,
limits
wow.
to visit space.
But yeah, we have tomato, mozzarella salad, and then now tomato and cheese on the bread.
On the bread.
With a little crispy prosciutto, which is different. It's good.
I like it.
So far, so good.
It's very like unexpected.
Sure.
I like that. you
It
know?
is, yeah. All right, so we're talking about the
And I love
pepperoni.
pepperoni. And I love pepperoni.
I love pepperoni. He looks like a
I
pepperoni.
love feeling the grease come out of my cheeks.
He looks
and down my
exactly like
throat.
a pepperoni. It looks like a pepperoni stick is eating slices of pepperoni. Yeah.
He really does. He's
Yeah.
very, very. That's not good for you.
He's
Pepperoni's-
cheerful.
Pepperoni, it might be the worst thing you could put into your
But
body.
he's happy.
Yeah, he's eating pep. It's the worst sound.
And that's how you enjoy wine. Get the fat from the pepperoni in your cheeks, and then you swish it around.
The grease washes down.
It's a good introduction to wine.
Took introduction to wine.
Yeah.
Wash the grease down your
You
throat.
know?
God damn.
Do you have any questions for me?
Can I fart real quick?
It's free country, dude.
It's a free country, dude.
That's a kid who was trying to steal like you were at 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I would not have the audacity to ask to fart, though, to a security guy. That's pretty
no.
wild, dude.
No, I would not do that. I think he knew that
Ugh.
cop was pretty forgiving.
Did you ever
know?
steal?
Bullshit, like little items.
Yeah. Did you
No-
get caught?
No, I don't think I ever got. No, I never got caught. But it wasn't for me. I wasn't.
Well, who are you stealing for? Your gang?
Yeah, some of my brothers in arms. Yeah.
Yeah. Chicks? I mean, who are you stealing for?
No, it was like the thrill of being a young teen,
Oh,
like that kind of thing.
I thought you meant there was a reason.
No, I just was like that same reason where you're like, can I do this? And you do it on a small level, and you're like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good enough.
No.
I feel too guilty.
Yeah. Nothing significant.
Okay.
Can
I fart first?
Jack Squared, your least favorite trans autistic couple. In the last video, I said I was Jax 1 and they were Jax A. But a bunch of you wondered, well, how can you have the same names? First of all, we both have J dead names. I was J when I met them, and they were Jax when they met me. And I go, hold the fuck up. That's the coolest name I've ever heard. Would it be weird if I started going by Jax too? And they let me know in less words that no, it wouldn't be weird if we were called the same thing. It's actually a lot easier to refer to us that way. We'll change it up every now and then just to make sure that you fucking weirdos out there don't think that there's some sort of power dynamic when I
No.
call myself 1 and them A, or them 1 and me 2.
There's no power dynamic. He's a 30-something-year-old man, and she's
19.
yeah. I hope.
You fucking weirdos. Like
Yeah.
that. You fucking weirdos out there.
God damn it.
That don't get it.
Jax 1 and Jax A.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it couldn't be any stranger.
These fucking idiots, dude.
Ugh.
I can't get on board with this stupid shit.
I know. So just so I understand, because I'm tingling with anticipation. Are we doing main course and dessert?
I believe so. That's what it looks like.
I want to get confirmation.
Okay.
Let me see here. Okay. Wow, look at Tanner just fucking working his ass off.
Hello.
Hi, Chef Tanner. I'm just curious, for the 2 remaining courses, is it a main course and a dessert? Is that what we have left?
Chef, are the 2 remaining courses a dessert and a main course? Yes. Chef says yes.
So main course is next.
Main course is next, Chef? Yes.
Can't wait. Just wanted to know. Thanks so much. Are you learning out there?
I'm learning so much. I learned about shrimp and scallops. We learned about dicing tomatoes. It's amazing. We broke pepper, but that's okay.
That's fine.
We're back in the groove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tanner.
Awesome.
Wow.
So cool.
To my eyes, I feel like I see more tomatoes and more basil on
I get
the
rid of this,
plate
Chef?
that Tanner's holding.
Also, looks like Fancy Chef is maybe on a business call right now.
Okay, I have more tomatoes to use, but I need this plate for the scallop.
Isn't that
Chef.
wild?
Yeah, this
Yes,
is
Chef.
going nowhere. He's
We've
literally
been with him,
holding
by
more
the way,
tomatoes
since
and cheese.
before we started rolling
Throw nothing
today.
away.
His phone does not stop. It does not stop ringing, dinging, buzzing, just doing anything to let him know that he is wanted, he is desired. He literally walked in and it rang. He walked in and he was like, "Hello, Fancy," and they were like, "Hey, I want to do a thing December 1st." He was like, "Where?" They told him, and he goes, "That doesn't exist." And then they confirmed that it does, and he was like, "Oh, no, you're right." But it was
Really?
funny. Yeah,
Oh, how
it was
funny.
fucking crazy.
Do you remember where the place was?
Yeah, it's the Hilton by the airport in Queens, New York.
He's like, there's no such place.
And he was like, "Oh, yes, by the Burger King. I know what's up with that." And I was like, amazing.
Commercial stove.
Just watching him work, you know. I like watching him work.
Oh, I do too.
Heat up pan.
Well, he's talking on his phone right now, and Tanner's working, but I do like it when he works.
Yeah, but high-level chefs do this. They just sit on the sidelines and they tell their sous chefs what to do. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Not I guess.
Is that
Not
true?
I guess.
Oh,
Not I guess.
Sorry, I don't. I mean, look. When I've worked in food service, chefs working just as hard as sous chef.
Okay.
Everyone's working.
Here's
hard
the thing that you're not
in the
fucking
kitchen.
understanding here. That it's fine to educate you.
Yeah.
Is that you're dealing with a
Yeah.
different level of
Yeah,
chef here.
yeah.
Like,
Sorry,
they can get involved if they feel like it. But with somebody, once you've kind of reached a certain tier as a chef, you just go, "Hey, you guys do that," and you supervise and you jump in when they fuck up. Which today he's clearly having to jump in, probably more than he wants to.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Tanner is, that experienced.
No.
But
Tanner
don't you
is
dare say that this guy is not. At the level
I just know what I've seen in kitchens when
Yeah.
I've worked in restaurants, and I've never seen this dynamic where the chef just takes phone calls.
Yeah.
It's very hot, very frantic.
Again,
They're getting burned.
Again, you're talking about mid-level chefs.
They're wearing
mid-level
clogs.
Hey, there's
the
tears
shoes.
to this shit. There's tears to this shit.
All right.
You know, in
Just
college,
saying.
there's Division 1, 2,
Yep,
and 3.
Hey, you're right, babe. I'm
And
sorry.
they only air the big time games, and those are D1, and that's what you're dealing with here.
What's Tanner doing? He's pushing on. Oh, he's drying off
Not
the
doing
shrimp.
enough. I'll tell you that. Not doing enough. Wow. But he is. I do like that he is.
More layers, chef?
That's the right guy to be working.
Okay.
Press it down and make sure you get
A lot of sweat in that hat too.
There's a lot of
A
sweat.
lot of sweat.
You're gonna
And
change
chef is
that.
telling him exactly
That's
what
right.
to
You're
do.
gonna change this.
I like this.
Press that down. You're gonna change that.
Yeah,
Let that
he
dry.
I don't think his
You're gonna change
vision's
that
great.
Whole routine all over again.
I think you're right.
I saw him hit a couple walls. Yeah.
It's not. He's. We've been right in front of him trying to hand him stuff at the store, and he just cannot. I thought it was a depth perception thing, but
it's a vision issue.
Okay. All right.
We got to get him and Potter together
I know.
just to see, where it goes. Imagine if we gave them a cooking show. Fancy
What
Potter.
does Potter like to eat?
He eats like a bird. I've been on the road with him, and you're like, he's like, he'll skip and then have a few bites of something. He's like one of those guys.
Yeah.
It's not a big time. He's not really into eating.
It's so funny.
I know.
I'm so into
not an indulger, not a glutton.
Oh.
If I remember right, in the LA studio, all he would eat was soup. That was his lunch
Oh,
every day.
A lot of pho.
Soup.
A lot of pho. And
Just
he'd be
soup.
like mad about it. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck, I have to eat.
Every time, because that's the thing for me
Yeah.
on the road is like you're away from home. You get excited about, hey, guess where we're going tonight? And I flash back to like, hey, we're going here. And he'd be like, I'm like, dude, this place is going to be awesome. He would barely order anything. Yeah.
Oh, but he smokes.
Yeah.
And I feel like when I smoked, that's how I was.
Really?
Well, yeah, because your cigarettes dull your sense of taste and they dull your appetite, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to eat like one burrito a day when I smoked cigarettes. I would eat half at lunch and then I would save the other half for dinner.
Wow.
And that's
not enough.
It's not enough.
No.
But that's all I did because I smoked the rest of the day.
Look at them out there. Now they're back outside.
Spoon
I
chef.
wonder if there's a whole group of
Business
fans that have
class.
gathered around.
Probably.
Yeah.
They all know he's in town.
You just turned it
People
off, chef?
know. I got hit up a lot by people asking me if they could come watch him work today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Once we posted
No,
about
I
it,
won't-
people
I
were
won't
like,
be
I
in-
want to be there.
No, I'll probably be in Miami.
It's too dangerous.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He needs to focus on the work, not the fans.
So incredible.
Look at him stirring in the pot.
round
Don't
trip.
usually do that.
Do you have a
Would you like
dining
me to put oil in the
experience
pan,
in your
chef?
life that stands out as like incredible?
I think your birthday, where Charo didn't eat any of it.
That was awesome. That was a linea.
That was really amazing.
Yeah.
Italy, like every meal we had in Rome was
Yeah.
pretty outstanding. And I'm still marveling at like every meal we had, no matter where, was amazing.
Italians know how to eat. Yeah.
What about
It's
you?
true. I mean, both of those are huge experiences, like lifetime experiences. The thing about the Italy trip is that it's so consistent. It's like anywhere you go, any choice you make is you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
You know, it stands out to me. Also, when I was in France last, you know, they also incredible cuisine.
Yeah,
So good.
they're the best, dude.
So good. Then there's just like restaurants you just make note of.
Oh, I would say the very first time I ever ate at Matsuhisa in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I was in my 20s and I was like, oh my God, this is so bad.
So many Los Angeles memories, though.
Yeah.
Like, let's memory lane. What was the
We had a lot of-
Speranza
Oh, it's
in
one of
Silver
my
Lake? That was fun.
favorites.
What was the place on Vermont?
Italian.
The
Il
Italian?
Capriccio.
Il Capriccio, yeah.
That's a goodie.
Rigatoni Norcina. I remember it was like, oh
Yeah.
man, the fucking best.
And Mexican, too. They got a lot of good Mexican spots in LA.
Mexican joints.
I feel like that can't be replicated anywhere else in the country. They don't do Mexican food right.
Think of places that hit me like where I was like, wow, Red in Rochester, New York.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to going back to Rochester, New York just to eat at Red.
What about
again.
that place in Cleveland across from the club?
closed.
I know, and I
know.
love that place.
That was Chef Sawyer, I think. was
God
his
damn
name.
it. There was like a line
really
out
good.
the
It was right
door.
across from Hilarities.
Mhm.
Really good.
That was that's a memorable restaurant to me because I would go in
Mhm.
there alone on the first night I got there just to order a chicken and sit there by myself and eat it. It was just chicken, but it was roasted so well.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
That's a sign of, I think, a good place when they can do the simplest things very, very well.
Very well. Yeah.
Just like one item. You can't eat somewhere there's
Yeah.
1,000 fucking things on the menu. It's never good. Like if you go to a deli and you know they've got the pages and pages, you're like, why? This is a Jewish deli.
Much.
There's pastrami, lox,
I know.
and fucking tuna melts. That's it. That's really all.
Yeah.
And matzo ball soup.
I don't like. What was the absolute worst was Barney's Beanery.
Yeah.
Barney's Beanery in West Hollywood had like a 12-page menu and also
Yeah,
12
dog
different
shit.
styles of cuisine. So you could get Italian,
That's so
Greek,
gross.
Thai,
No, you can't.
Indian, American, and you're like, wait, how do you
It's the
do all
worst.
these here in this?
Ugh. They don't. There's like one thing. You get a cheeseburger there. That's
Yeah,
what you
should-
get.
It's bar
fucking
food.
cheeseburger. Yeah. Well, that's
Or
what I've
Thai
learned
from them.
traveling is don't fuck around with anything
Yeah.
weird. Just get what that place
The specialty
is good at. Don't
It's
fuck
like when
around.
you go to a steakhouse and someone orders the fish or chicken, you're like, you're a
Why are you
moron.
doing?
Why'd you come here?
Don't go there.
You go there for the specialty.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
No. What's going
Wow.
on? What?
We're watching them progress.
Chef speak, I can help you.
He is running him ragged.
I
That's
know.
amazing. Can you imagine if we didn't give him Tanner today?
Sweating.
He is really running him
Not
into the
stage
ground.
fright.
I don't see a lot of action here. I just
Okay.
see a bowl
I
of
know.
pasta that's been made.
Guys,
He's clapping.
guys,
He's
listen
talking.
up. This segment right here is beautiful.
I kind of
This
feel like a
segment right here,
natural
I
in
love
this,
to
though,
death.
don't I? In this
This
coat
right
and
here,
hat.
I love-
Yeah, you should pick up chefery as your next
Cheffery.
thing.
Yeah. My next thing. I mean, he did it. Why can't I do it?
Yeah, you totally
Why can't I
can.
be like Chef Tom?
You go
Book
to
me.
culinary
Book me,
school.
book me now. I want you to stop thinking, stop thinking, book me now, pick up that phone.
How long is culinary school?
Hey guys, go get me 4 phones this week.
Tom, let's go. Go to the Cordon Bleu.
Yeah, how long's
You can
culinary school?
fucking do it.
60 weeks.
No.
So it's just over a year.
Oh, yeah, that's not that crazy.
What'd you think it was?
I was like 60 weeks. I don't know why that
Well,
sounded.
that's Texas culinary school.
Yeah, no.
You were thinking like 60 years.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
Mm.
Wait, what
How about in France?
Yeah, the
Let's do it in
cordon bleu.
France.
Le cordon bleu. Yeah, that's like a real, and that one's tough, isn't it? Isn't that the best?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. 3 10-week terms. Okay.
Okay. 9 months to be a grand diplôme. Pastry diploma is 9 months.
Pastries are
Intermediate pastry is 3 months long. Superior is another 3 months. Okay.
But
So-
but isn't the hard part getting a gig? Like you have to become the apprentice, the
Don't
sous
know.
chef, and then work your way up in the kitchen.
You really got to
and all
love
that.
it, though, if you're going to make that your
yeah,
life.
you do. Especially baking.
Like chef, I think.
You know, the baker has the toughest time, right? Because you have to wake up at the butt crack of dawn
remember
and proof the
the-
croissants or with the bread.
The pastry chef, remember Backdoor Bakery?
Yeah.
Silver Lake.
Yeah.
People know. If you know, you know. Back in the day, early 2000s.
Yeah.
And that lady was the baker. And I remember I flew with her
tough.
one time. We just randomly were at the airport together. And I was like, I love going there. And she was like, yeah, it's fucking killing me. The schedule. And then one day it was just closed.
Yeah.
Broke my little heart.
fucking great
Broke my
place,
little
though.
fat heart.
I know. You know, a lot of people don't know about restaurants. Forgive me if I'm repeating myself. Just
What's
tell
that?
me if I've told this story. Well, the amount of roaches and filth and rats.
Nice. This is a nice spin. Thank you for pivoting
It's
into this.
so true. That just naturally occur. I mean, I've worked in a fancy French restaurant.
Uh-huh.
I've worked in an Indian restaurant.
Yep.
Starbucks was probably the only one that didn't have roaches.
Well, I'll tell
and
you
rats.
this. When you get into high-level Michelin star places, the one thing you find so consistent in them is that they are impeccably clean. You don't find any.
You don't think so in the back in
I'm
the
not saying
tubs?
think so. No, of course
Oh.
not. You're thinking of like the kind of restaurants that you frequent on a
Like
regular basis.
Normal people restaurants. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not Michelin star.
Fancy chef restaurants? No.
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 I remember when I worked at this Indian restaurant in Los Angeles, and I had to scoop the mango chutney and put it in these little plastic to-go containers. Tom,
Yeah.
you haven't lived and experienced the dregs of life until you've scooped mango chutney in a dirty fucking bin in the back of the restaurant.
Yeah.
And there's like, oh, it was so smelly. And then their aloo gobi,
Mhm.
you know, the cauliflower would come in with just chunks of rot on it, like parts that were bad, and they cut off the rotten bits and then make the aloo gobi with the rest of it. I was like-
throw up.
Okay.
And I used to eat at that Indian restaurant till I worked there. Never again.
Thank you.
It's a really popular one too.
Why did you make this your sidebar? Why?
Because I think that people need to know how hard it is to work in
That
the
had
food
nothing to do.
service
That was not.
industry
That
and
was
how
not the
gross
point
it
of it.
is.
That wasn't the point. Wasn't. It was so.
I bet we have a lot
disgusting.
of people who work in this industry listening to this
looks
show.
like, look, they're making progress. Chef is dealing with, I believe, scallops right now.
Oh wow, it's taking an awfully long time to cook scallops.
Yeah.
They usually brown up within 2 minutes. We're done.
Hmm.
So his timing is very interesting. I'm just saying.
Let me just
Usually,
look- it looks from this angle. It looks
Yeah, chef told me yes, chef.
absolutely perfect.
but I'm saying the timing of the pasta and the scallops. And
Wow, look at that. Look at that color.
Looking to do is see that butter?
Very dark.
I need this. I need this.
Dark,
Yeah.
deep brown
Yeah.
scallop.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, perfect.
Usually you don't eat them that dark.
Usually they're not that dark, but this isn't different.
It's toasted to perfection.
It is really
Butter,
nice.
chef.
But I am glad to see that he is cooking the scallops through. That was one of my concerns.
A
on
You
rag
don't want
chef?
them raw.
No.
Hot
Interesting.
rag?
That's your choice. I was ready to go either way.
Now, I'm gonna show you now.
Huh?
This is what
Okay.
we do.
Yep.
This is what we do.
Spooning a
Come on,
little
roll
more
it.
butter on them.
Roll it nice. Look,
Yeah, I
right
mean,
there.
this is what people do when they're
So
have a
now I'm
thing.
able to turn this flame
That's
on.
a lot.
I'm
That's
able
good.
to turn this flame on.
What's the shittiest job you've ever had that had the best perks?
That had actual perks.
Because every crappy job that I've had, there is always a perk. I'll give you a for instance.
Okay.
I used to work in the parking booth at my school, University of San Francisco, I gave out parking. And then I just hook my friends up with free parking permits, or I'd get to smoke cigarettes or smoke pot in the booth.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. Of course, Starbucks employees, summer of 1997, all the Madelines and coffee I could eat, even though you're only allowed one drink per shift, I would still steal them throughout the day.
Cool.
I lost like 20 pounds that summer, got super thin.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I didn't eat all day. I just got jacked on coffee.
Yeah, I mean, when I worked in restaurants, Chibo, and there was that pizza place on Riverside Drive. I forget the name of. I mean, it's obviously food, so like you could just
food's good.
You could get and the chefs, especially like at Chibo on Sunset, is you're working your shift. They're like, "What do you want?" And you kind of can go make this, but like modify it. Throw this in there instead. Throw the spice in there. Like you could just, and they would just do it for you, so that you'd get like the exact dish. So that was a perk. Another one, it's also food related. When I worked as a site rep, remember when I worked at Hollywood? The owner of that company just liked me, and sometimes he would just be like, "Oh, come meet my girlfriend and I at this restaurant," and I would just have dinner with him.
Oh, that's good.
So he was just a nice guy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we would, get into. He's like, "Oh, come in my bathtub," and I'd be like, "All right."
You want a foot rub?
Yeah.
Massage rub?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was always a terrible employee, but I always made friends with people. I think that's what kept me around a lot of jobs before I did this for a living, that's for sure.
Huh.
Oh, and they just pulled out the stainless steel.
You know what's also interesting is
I
the
believe this is a 12,
decision
chef.
to wait to start this.
Yeah,
Is it
it's taking a while.
Yeah,
Yes, chef.
like a lot of chefs would have been like, "Huh,
This is
that
beautiful.
hot thing. We should
I'm being
probably
honest
like
with you.
kind
You
of
taste that when I'm
start
telling you right now,
prepping
that's
that."
remarkable, that's beautiful.
Oh wow,
That's
he's
something
he's
divine.
doing
When I tell you
full cooking
beautiful
show
and nice,
style
when I
right
tell
now.
you that
Yeah.
that is
Look at
divine.
him.
If I took one of those
He's
out
telling
of
the
that
camera
pan,
what's
that
up.
would melt.
Well, an
That would
interesting,
do
Tom,
something
too,
wonderful
if
and
if you
sparkling
worked
to
in
me.
food service, you know
Okay,
that
good.
the timing
Okay, good,
of the
good.
plates
Now
is
we good.
very
Yes,
important.
chef.
It
When
is.
you
Yes,
work
chef.
in a restaurant, you want to get that appetizer
Yes, chef.
order in,
this
and then when they're
Butter?
halfway done with the appetizer,
turn
you
this
put
on?
the order in
It's on,
for
chef.
the entree,
Incredible.
so that the
Yes, chef.
timing is correct. Now, I will say
give
the
me some
timing
butter.
on this
Yes,
is
chef.
taking a bit longer than we
You hear, chef?
expected here.
Longer than I like.
Yeah.
Yes, chef.
Interesting.
If we were at a
Some
restaurant,
butter.
I'd be a
How much,
little
chef?
upset
Olive oil?
at
Yeah.
this point, don't you
But
think?
at this point, oh, there's a nice huge spoonful of butter that
More?
goes in there,
Shit.
and a second one.
Oof,
Good
that's
job.
a lot of butter on
That
that.
is an
Nice, right?
extraordinary
I can turn
amount of
that
It's
butter.
pan
very expensive
Because
French
of that-
butter, by the way.
content
Oh,
of that
good.
pan, that
And then,
that
is there
cast
going to be
iron so
olive oil
hot,
on top
that's
of the
exactly
butter?
how it's gonna stay.
Is that what we're doing?
That's gonna be beautiful. That's
No.
Okay, good.
Olive oil
Now what do we add?
and butter?
Olive oil, chef.
Give me butter. Add butter.
We added butter, chef. We just
Never
added butter.
seen
Give me more.
somebody
More butter, chef.
combine like that.
That's a-
Okay.
Give me that wine.
I feel
A
sick.
third spoonful of butter
Chef want the
is
wine,
going
the
into
champagne,
that
baby.
pan.
This is never done before. I've never done this before. But because I'm so creative, so I'm so miraculous.
Tom, I'm gonna
so
let you
impeccable,
try
I'm
this
telling you it's
meal.
gonna
Well,
come
I mean,
together
think I
of course.
wanna.
like a
Oh, you
plan
wanna.
that you never
I don't
seen
know,
before.
dude.
Okay, open that up.
Gonna
you
calm
calling
down.
Tanner?
I'm gonna wait here. I know he's in. He's
give me
got his
some
hands.
more.
Oh, he's
full.
opening a bottle, Tanner.
Yes, chef.
Is that the
I think-
pairing?
No,
bring
the
that-
chef is
bring
probably
that to
having
me,
him
bring those
pour. Oh, he doesn't know how to
Please
open
don't
it.
tell me
Just-
he's going to put the scallops
Oil,
in the
chef.
butter and the oil.
Yes.
It's already been in the butter
So
and
he's
the oil.
he's got tons.
There's more
Wow.
oil. Oh
So I'm
my
dealing with
God. He's
flavor.
going to start a grease fire.
The chef is dealing with flavor.
This is vile.
This don't you dare say.
I mean, I'm sorry.
What
This
you
is
do is I want you to
experimental
season
and
that
fresh.
shrimp.
What the fuck is he going to fry in
Season
there?
that shrimp.
3 different oils?
Hello?
Hi. So such an interesting choice to see the 3 spoonfuls of butter and olive oil.
That's nice. That's
Yeah. So we went with butter and olive oil, correct?
Yeah.
And why did you do that?
Well, I did it because we created flavor.
What kind of
Create-
flavor?
Oh, I can't tell you the flavor.
Okay.
Diarrhea.
Can't tell you the flavor.
Okay.
Okay, you get shrimp. Is that
Okay.
salt and pepper to it?
Salt and pepper, chef. Here's pepper, chef.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Salt and
And here's the
pepper.
salt, chef.
Where's the shrimp? Where's the shrimp?
The salt, the shrimp is right here, chef.
Salt and pepper, that shrimp.
Yes,
Oh,
chef.
oh, you okay? Yeah, you have to do it. I got it. Did you realize you'd be working this much?
No.
And so the scallops, are those good to go? It looks like those are cooked. They're very brown.
Are the scallops good to go?
Yes, leave it.
Okay.
Don't talk.
Don't talk?
Don't talk. Don't talk.
Don't talk to it.
Yeah, let's go. Let me give you the shrimp.
Okay.
Time
Oh,
for the shrimp are
scallops
coming
and
in.
shrimp.
And Tanner, has the pasta already been cooked?
Look, put one in.
The pasta's been cooked, correct, chef?
Good, yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Put one in? Just one.
Just one.
Just one at a time? Are you
There you
joking?
go. That's what you're looking for.
That's what.
I asked him to put 1 inch. That's what you look for. You're looking for that shit. Now I know the rest of them going. Although I knew already because I've been doing it a long time. Add them all in.
Add them all in. Okay, I'll let you go. Go
Yeah,
do your work.
I mean-
Thank you.
I really hope that he's taken the tails off and deveined and cleaned.
Why?
The shrimp.
Why?
Good.
What are you talking
You
about?
added them all?
Not yet, chef.
Add them all at one time because you want them to cook evenly.
Yeah, I'm not sure which
What if-
kitchens he's worked in before,
What
but
if-
this is not an efficient way to cook. This is interesting. I've never seen somebody do it piece by piece by piece by piece by piece.
Wow.
There you go, right there.
Tanner looks terrified.
He looks so scared. Yeah, he lost. Oh,
Is the-
Jesus.
Oh, oh, Tanner, not in the pan.
This don't take no time. Did we add enough salt, pepper?
Wine, chef.
Tom, you're definitely eating this.
No, we're gonna do that.
Oh, here comes the
Okay.
wine. Oh, it's not yet.
Get me the
Okay.
heavy cream. Get me the wine.
So the scallops are cooked. Look
Wine.
at it. Okay.
Not yet.
There's-
Not yet. Okay.
Nope. But the wine goes back to.
That's good. Beautiful.
Wow.
This takes no time. Right? This takes
And
no
Chef
time.
is so
That right
comfortable
there
on
is
mic and on
still.
camera. I think from all his
I tell you,
Instagrams.
that's gonna be something
Like, look at
special.
him right now. He's talking to our remote camera out there. Oh, there's
No, heavy
heavy
cream.
creamer. Heavy
Oh,
creamer.
Fuck. And did he bread the
On
shrimp
top
too?
of the
On breaded
butter.
shrimp creamer? No.
Wow.
Ah, shit. You're, yeah.
Yes, chef.
This is
Tommy,
something else.
this is all the stuff that gives you diarrhea.
It
just
is.
So you know.
It
This is
is.
literally
I'm a
the
preacher.
stuff that
Priest. So
Well,
what do you mean you a preacher or
makes you
priest,
sick.
certain
That
days
is
you
not
just got to
create
kind of go
marriage.
for it, I think.
And the marriage that I'm going to create is going
He
to be
is,
great love.
This is the longest meal I've ever seen prepped.
I know.
This is especially seafood cooks up pretty quickly.
It does. I don't think those shrimp are ready, though.
No,
I really
fuck
don't.
no.
The flavor is what I'm looking for.
But the scallops are nice and cool
Yes, chef.
now, which is what you like, right? Cold scallops.
I do love cold
Cooked, but
scallops.
he's letting them cool down.
Yes, that is
You don't
true.
want that food hot. You don't want seafood hot.
Sausage, chef.
You like it to cool off.
Room
I'm
temp.
gonna do it afterwards. Okay, so you're gonna take that salt.
That
you're
is
gonna put
true.
it in a bowl.
Wow, I'm really
Let me tell
excited
y'all
for
something
this.
right now.
I really,
If you looking for something,
I'm interested to see if I immediately get sick. Like what the
fuck is Tanner opening now? There's more?
more?
Yes, chef.
I hope it's
Roll 'em
not
up
more
in bowls.
seafood.
And I hope he
got this.
cleans whatever the
Chef
fuck
got
is in
this.
it.
Nice. Y'all did
So
good.
we got the
man. I'm telling
shrimp.
you the truth.
Tanner's up. This is
The,
meat now?
Your family,
Is
y'all,
this gonna go in
y'all,
with
y'all
the shrimp?
company.
No.
The chef is excited.
Those are-
One thing
Sauce
I wanna
sausages?
get
I think it's
excited.
some Italian sausage.
Okay. Okay, that could be good. But there's already so much oil and grease.
How's it going
and
out
fat
there,
in
Zolo?
It smells incredible.
It does.
Wow.
Well, there's an extraordinary amount of butter and oil being used.
And now fat from the sausage.
And the sausage
It's
yes.
really heavy, hearty.
It's very, yeah, this is very fatty.
Very, very hearty for it's 100 degrees outside. So,
And we haven't started prepping for dessert, which is another interesting choice.
and I sure hope that is a quick dessert because if he chooses to do a souffle,
Gotta
we
watch
could be
chef.
here for another hour.
Yeah, we can't do that. I have to get going, you know.
Same.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, his timing doesn't seem to be Chef's strong point right now. I'm just
Or
gonna throw
is
that
it
out
part of the experience? That's the thing is with these guys,
That's
you never
true.
know. If it's like, oh no, I wanted you to exactly wait that amount of time. I remember when we were at Alinea, a similar kind of moment happened where it was like, why are you bringing us downstairs to the kitchen? Right. And then we
Sure.
have the shrimp down there and we go back and the whole setting. So it's like playing with your senses.
Mhm.
And he might be doing something similar.
Possibly, Tom. Possibly.
At the grocery store, Chef
Okay,
did
good.
mention that you cannot rush perfection.
Okay.
Let that cook some more.
I mean, it's kind of hard to argue with that
Although,
statement.
so you
Now,
have to
I
be-
do love in terms of dining. I am partial
Uh-huh.
to more trashier. Obviously, I love a sizzler. I don't have them anymore, right? I don't think they exist, sizzler.
I don't know if, I mean, I think they exist, but there's can't be more locations. Got to be less.
Spaghetti Factory back in
Yeah.
LA. Did you ever go to the Spaghetti Factory, any? And Josh, back in the day.
No, I
that was a
never
good
did.
one.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good classic.
Wow. So the shrimp is cooked. They're cooking.
So some people
The
ask,
scallops
I
are
don't know
totally
how
done,
shrimp
like you
is
said,
cooked.
probably
The
15 to
shrimp
20
is
minutes
cooked
ago.
When it turns pink, that shrimp is cooked. All right.
Pasta was done long before that too.
Good. It's good. What you want to do is space them out. Is usually what the chefs say.
Right,
When
and
you're making a dish,
pasta-
space everything out that's going to be in the dish.
Pasta only tastes better
nice.
when
So
it
that
sits in its own water.
Get that pasta
Yeah.
ready.
You know, you want
Get the
that
heavy
real
Now, okay.
soaked in.
And then what happened? What about the
cream right here.
sausage rolls that he? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, here comes the heavy
More
creamer.
cream.
Interesting.
Whisk coming, chef.
I've never saw Tanner's off running again.
Sit that right here.
He's having him go get more things. Okay. He's talking about combining what he does here.
Oh no, please.
Okay? They're gonna come together. Ceremony. They're gonna hug and
There's
kiss.
a whisk.
A
All that.
whisk.
Whisk, chef.
Okay. Here you go, chef.
Hold that.
Here's your
Okay,
whisk.
In a
Okay,
whisk.
good. Take
No,
this.
I'll
you're
hold
gonna
it.
Put this to the side.
Okay.
No,
Take
no.
these.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
God.
All right.
That is so much butter and oil and grease
There
in
you
one
go.
pan.
Chef, what are you gonna
Perfect.
do next?
Perfection.
Get me that.
Here's the whisk.
Pesto.
Just hold
Pesto,
it.
chef.
Pesto.
Put it
Give me the
down.
pesto. Give me the heavy cream.
Yeah. It's
This
really.
is it, ladies and gentlemen. Go open up
I don't
that
know.
wine.
I have so many
When I tell you that
questions.
this is
You
gonna be
know.
miraculous. This is gonna be sensational.
We got the pesto, chef.
Okay, good.
Okay.
You have this. Give me the
These
heavy cream.
are
Yes, chef.
sauces.
Canned
How much-
pesto.
how much-
Canned
how much flame I
pesto.
got?
You know what's interesting
Nah.
is that he had mentioned how much you have to have fresh ingredients.
Yeah.
He's like, you go for canned and whatever, and it's a no. But then he doubles back and he uses it, and it's that unpredictable nature of geniuses that you just
And
don't know
that's
what
true.
they have
A
planned.
lot of chefs will make pesto by hand because it's fairly simple, but
Yeah.
not him. He's saving time to focus on what counts.
Yeah,
The
which is
secret.
interesting because he doesn't take into account
Okay, is it
his
open?
fee.
Yes, chef.
Okay, good.
He just says, "I don't have
So we're
time."
gonna
period.
go in. This
Sure.
is the flavor that I was talking
Oh,
about.
and now we're pouring the heavy
All right.
cream in the oil, in
flavors?
the butter.
Wow,
What is that? What pop?
I think it just went out, chef.
this
Did it go
is
out?
Yes, chef.
Go
unbelievable.
out.
What's going to go in the heavy cream? Tom, what do you think? Oh, the
Yes, chef.
burner's out. Is that
Oh,
what's
yeah.
happening?
Yeah, I think
Tanner's
so.
got to light it again.
Yeah.
Oh dear,
No,
some
it's hot, chef.
technical issues.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Good.
there we
Give me
go.
another one.
Heavy creamer.
Cream.
He's like, put
Okay,
that
good.
down. Give me another
Okay.
one.
So this is going to
Another
get
heavy
Also,
creamer.
with
This
heavy
sauce that I
cream, you
make
don't
is
want
gonna
to
get
let
thick.
it
Can I pour it
curdle
in,
or
chef?
burn
Yeah,
too
pour it in.
fast. It
That's
gets
gonna get
it
thick.
gets thick pretty dang quick there.
I agree.
Okay.
But
How
that
thick,
is
chef?
an entire
The
other
longer you leave it on, the thicker
carton
it get.
of
It can
heavy
also
creamer.
disappear on you. But I'm
I
not
got to tell
gonna
you,
show
Tom,
it's
in
gonna
our
disappear.
home,
got
I go
something
through a
that
tiny
won't make it
container of that
disappear.
creamer in
Give me
about a
this.
month.
Whisk, chef.
We're gonna
A
make sure it
month
don't
to use
disappear.
up that
Okay.
much creamer.
Good. You're gonna
Okay,
give
we're
me
That's-
whisking now.
That's a lot
What,
of
wine?
creamer.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, is he
yes,
going
chef?
to make
You just wanna
a
get drunk.
I
bechamel?
do.
Oh, not yet.
Maybe this is a bechamel.
Okay.
Don't
so what you're gonna do
know.
is you're gonna give me that pesto.
Pesto, chef.
I know we haven't used the wine yet. The
Oh,
sausages
the
are
pesto.
still raw, sitting
All of it,
behind
chef?
him.
All of it.
In
Here's
the
the
sun.
canned pesto. It's going into the heavy creamer.
Oh,
Give it a little
oh.
smack, and it'll come out in clumps,
Ooh.
exactly how they tell you to do it in culinary school. This is
Yes, chef.
extraordinary
Another
to
jar,
watch
chef?
in real
Yes.
time.
Mixing
Extraordinary.
that in.
yeah. Normally, you don't
Whole
see
thing, chef?
people put
Okay.
jarred
Yeah.
pesto in
Mix it
You
in.
two
don't,
containers
but he's
of
going to
creamer
say, yeah,
and
you know, I don't
butter.
want to waste my time. That's another thing I have to say. I respect how he doesn't waste his
Ladies and
time.
gentlemen, when
Sure.
you sit
He
down
doesn't
and
waste
do
his
this,
time with the
I'm
bullshit.
telling you what it's gonna do.
Hey, I'm going to get a food
It's gonna make it
processor
better
and, you know,
lasting.
spend like, get all these things together fresh and
As
give
you
you,
can
like,
see,
also I could just
from
open a
the
can.
beginning,
Sure.
we had
Yeah,
a
why
lot of
chop the
liquidation.
garlic? You can
Yes,
just
chef.
buy it in
Now,
That's true.
oil
thickness
soaked.
is coming
Pre-made
together.
salad mixes also.
Excellent.
Pre-made salad mix. Wow.
That's great. And I mean, I think he told me this is
Cannot
something
leave
he's
this
never
on the
done
flame
before,
too
which
long
I'm excited to try
without
something that's
moving it,
never
'cause it
been
will
done.
stand still, it will get
That
thick,
is
and you can't
really
move it.
special.
Yes, chef.
Well, I wish you
good.
would have practiced.
Give me
Yeah.
the tomatoes.
Getting
Yes, chef.
hungry.
So I told y'all in the beginning about
Okay, so
color.
Tanner's like, where's
the color I
the?
told you
Uh-oh,
about
what did
was what?
Tanner
Do y'all
lose?
remember?
There you go.
Red and white. Makes what
Tanner looks like
color?
a cartoon
Yeah,
character.
he is frantic.
He really
So we
is.
got white.
So I'm seeing it's
Where's
like a
the red?
light green cream
the
sauce
tomato.
now.
Looks like the wind is picking up out there too.
You're amazing. Okay, Tanner, we're gonna
Chef
add
is
salt and pepper
just
to this in a minute, not just
Absolutely
yet.
crushing it though. I mean,
I got the tomato, chef.
Here you go.
Oh.
Here you go,
Yes,
chef.
chef.
More
I got-
tomatoes.
All the tomatoes,
We've seen
everything?
tomatoes
bit.
in the
All right, good.
first and second course, so
good.
this is interesting.
You
More
know,
tomatoes.
The tomatoes are so
Oh,
versatile.
oh,
You
no.
don't just limit yourself.
I broke a bowl, chef.
Okay. And again, are we gonna ever touch
Sorry,
that
chef, is that
sausage?
okay?
We did
Nobody
get
died,
them
nobody
into
died.
little
Okay.
balls, ready to go.
Interesting, Tom. Too.
Now,
This is an Italian feast. I don't
is
recall
nice.
eating anything like
This
this in
is what we
Italy.
I
call
never
delicioso.
ever had anything like this.
Okay,
Is
good.
that Spanish for Super delicious.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
It's a ton of
it's
sauce.
Italian. Okay.
Just I mean, he's cooking
I'm
for an
alright.
entire army. Maybe he's cooking for the airlines in his mind.
Here is finally.
Oh, fuck,
the
there's
use-
more oil in the cream?
it-
Oh, that's wine.
That's wine,
Okay, thank
yeah.
God.
You couldn't find this nowhere.
Fuck. Oh my God, dude. What?
Okay, good.
I've never seen anybody do that in a cream.
Give me back the whisk.
Usually,
Well, he did say it was going to be pink. Do you remember that?
me,
Oh,
ladies and
right.
One of our first
Listen to
conversations
me.
was he goes, "What do
When I
red
tell
and
you
white
the
make?"
chef married flavors,
But this
That's
green
all he
and
knows.
white
Oh,
and red.
hold up, ladies and gentlemen.
2 quarts of heavy
You
cream, 2
amazing,
jars
you
of pesto,
Beautiful. Be quiet. Be
a
quiet. Be quiet.
bottle of red wine,
Butter,
Beautiful and nice.
butter,
and olive oil.
This has never been done before. Don't tell me you don't smell it because
another bottle of wine.
They
Okay.
can smell it.
Is that champagne?
Moscow, Budapest,
I think that's
Rome,
champagne, buddy.
Stop. Champagne
Anywhere
in the
world,
sauce?
they can smell this
Well,
right
that
now.
is
They
bold.
probably smell it
It's
for life.
bold. He said he's doing things he's
Beautiful
never
and
done.
nice.
You might
Pop it,
get
Chef?
ripped
Yes.
after
I think
this.
so.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Should we have some?
No, we can't have none.
Okay.
Okay. How much champagne are we going to pour in, Chef?
No.
Champagne.
Oh,
Never
God,
been
I
done
feel
before.
sick already.
see.
Never been done before.
Oh, I'm
Never
ill.
been
You already
done
put in an entire bottle
anybody tell me a
of
lie. Wow.
red wine, and now there's an entire half a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Let me give that back. Let me get that whisk back.
Yes, chef.
Okay, we almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We to the end.
Oh, he doesn't need to
All right,
whisk
yeah, to
this.
the
I'm gonna
end.
puke.
You smell that?
What are you going to
Hold
puke?
on, ladies and gentlemen. Do y'all smell this?
Well,
Yes, chef.
No, hold
I
on.
mean,
Y'all
I
smell it for
cook
the camera?
a lot. I love to cook. And
You know
I've
what sounds good right
never
now?
seen this.
The original New York strip he was proposing with the
Fucking A, right?
with the roasted potatoes.
Right.
And, yeah.
Pretty straightforward American cuisine, but he's going Italian.
You wanted seafood.
Salt,
I
chef.
did.
Almost done for the main.
I think he also was playing a
Almost
trick
done
on
for the
me.
main.
He knew how to make his client
Never
happy,
been done before.
surprise him
Never
at the
seen
last
red
moment
wine and champagne
by
in
fulfilling
my
his
pink
original
bottles before,
request.
but I never did it before because I'm so amazing. I'm so
Huh.
impeccable. I know
Well-
exactly what I'm doing. Okay, give me that. Give me the pepper.
Should we take a break and pee?
Okay.
Wow.
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 Okay, so this is first done before. Bring it here, would you please? Let me finish it.
Yes, chef.
Bring it here. This has never been done before.
Never been done.
Never been done before. I've never done it. I never practiced it. Why would I when I know about flavor? I know about flavor of love. Why would I do that? Okay, so what this is the John Segura.
The John Segura
Okay.
special.
Yes.
Wow.
So we added champagne. We added red wine. We woke it up. That's infused with flavor.
God, I cannot wait.
Flavor. Okay, so you don't want to chop basil up too much because these have oils. And if you chop them up on the board, you don't want the oils to get saturated in the bowl, in the cutting board. So that's why we do is pick these. And that's really the absolute way to do herbs. Okay? Bon appetit.
Thanks so much.
Wow.
Chef, as we prepare for this tasting, would you mind joining us again here in the seat?
Oh, I will, sure. Absolutely.
Sure. Okay, great.
Absolutely.
Tom,
so
that
much.
looks
anything to drink, Chef?
amazing.
Yeah, please.
Water?
So we have scallops, you have shrimp,
Wow.
you have wine, red, and champagne incorporated together.
Wow. So you, red wine and
Josh, you helped
champagne.
I did.
Oh, that's awesome.
I did.
Thank you.
I did do
Thank
both.
you, Josh.
And that was the kick in terms of what I never did before, is the champagne and the wine together.
It's
That's a wonderful idea.
Oh,
so
okay.
extraordinary looking.
Wait.
What's that?
Bring me the lemon. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You can stay here. Well, they'll get it. For
Okay.
You. Wow. We were watching you. You know, like I said, we're big foodies. We watch all the chef shows. We obviously watch your Instagram all the time. And watching you work out there was a real treat. And we've just been salivating, fighting over who gets the first bite.
Here's your lemon, chef.
Can you give it back to me? I just going to change it.
Sure. Yep. Perfect.
Wow.
And the phone keeps ringing, and the seasoning keeps coming. That is so beautifully done.
Nice
That was
squirt.
masterfully applied.
Wow. Here, let me help you with that.
Yeah.
Don't get your sleeves messy. This is amazing. Now, how many bookings have you made since you've been with us this afternoon?
Oh, too many.
I
It's
bet.
hard to keep up. It really is.
Well, this is such a treat. We have been going back and forth on who gets the first bite, and
I tell you what, that's how you can make it even.
Oh, tell me.
You take your fork and she take hers. You get one side, he get the other side.
Oh, that's so nice.
And
What
you
a
do it
lovely
together
idea.
like
Just
a family.
Lady and the Tramp.
that's
Yeah.
a lovely idea. Well, look at that. Here's 2 forks.
That's how you do it.
Perfect. Cheers. What are you going to dive into first,
Oof,
Tom?
God, I want it all. I think maybe one of these scallops.
Scallops.
Looks very well.
Can't go wrong. And you know what? I'll do the shrimp. Because
Okay.
those look incredible, and I just love your seasoning that you put on it.
There you go.
Cheers. I got some of that sauce because this is really the money maker.
And also, I just,
Beautiful.
if you don't mind, I would really love
Fancy.
no interruptions as we do this.
No interruptions at all.
Yeah, I really like to concentrate on what I'm.
Your flavors and such. I agree.
I don't want to beat you to it.
Cheers.
Okay.
So y'all have your own dish.
Wow.
The John Segura. Cooked to perfection.
John, why are you doing that? You praying?
I mean,
I'll say, you know, and this is no shit, I've been to Alinea in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Zen in Singapore. And I've been to Latier in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing I've ever had in my entire life.
Wow.
Without
I
a doubt.
appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks a million.
You know, that's, I really don't know how you did it. That was really extraordinary. I think as a treat, I'm going to go ahead and I normally I wouldn't do this. I'm going to share with the staff. So I'm going to allow everybody here to have some of this too. So go ahead and get
Come on,
bowls and
guys.
plates, and you guys can try and enjoy. Here you go, Tanner. Yeah, I don't want to just hog it all to myself. You know what I mean? But
no,
that's
and especially Tanner,
unbelievable.
you worked so hard on
And
this.
you
You
can
should
get-
definitely have the first bite.
Yeah, you can have an extra serving for yourself.
Thank you.
Yes.
Don't. The sauce is incredible.
That sauce is just,
Ugh.
I don't know how you did it.
Oh.
So in the moment, you decided, or did you pre-plan the champagne, the wine, the butter, the olive oil, the heavy cream? How did you come up with that? Was that just inspiration, or is that? Oh, it's just, yeah.
It was inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
It was something I wanted to present that was never been done before. I get bored quick.
I get that. Is that
I
a,
do,
is that
I do
a,
get bored quick. So when I get bored quick.
is that a potential client?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Hello, how can I help you? Chef speaking.
Hi, is this Fabulous Chef?
It is. How can I help you?
Do you come to Ohio?
I do. Anywhere in the world.
Are you going to any openings next month?
I do.
What about on the 25th?
Of October?
Yeah.
Okay, how many people?
Be 6 of us.
Any allergies?
Turkey.
Okay, minimal or extensive?
Minimal.
Expensive or inexpensive?
Oh, you can make it expensive.
Okay. Venue?
It'll be at a house.
Mansion?
No.
I can't do it.
That was fucking
Wow.
unbelievable. I loved watching that. That was so great. This guy tried to book you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And as soon as it was clear that he wasn't in a mansion, you were like, it's over.
You just hung up on him.
Well, I'll tell you why. A lot of people ask
Yeah.
the question and they wonder. I've been in tight kitchens
Mhm.
with a lot of chefs. Normally in the chef on the line, you have broil, saute, fry, garmager. So you have enormous chefs in the kitchen. And if the kitchen isn't big enough, the two things that is implemented is safety and cleanliness.
Yes.
Right.
So if it's too tight and you got a knife,
It's not
you-
safe.
You're in trouble. It's not safe.
And it gets dirty.
And it gets dirty. So when there's room, with the expansion of the room,
Uh-huh.
there's room there so everybody have space.
Makes sense. So,
So-
you heard it here from the chef. If you don't have a mansion, don't even bother calling. Like, just don't call. He doesn't have time for your bullshit. Did any of you get a chance to try?
I'm eating some of the shrimp right now. It is incredible.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable.
But
Unbelievable.
that's important.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you want the
Oh
room
my
and the
God.
space. And a lot of times people want to video record. And I don't make that an exception.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's okay, but you can't do it in a tight space.
Right. You need-
If I
you
could
need-
barely move, how could you move and see anything?
I love it.
You know?
You
So
know what I
still-
loved about my bite of shrimp is the tang. You felt the pop from.
Well, there was that last moment application of 3 lemons that I think heightened it so much.
But it really brought out the champagne. I tasted the champagne. I tasted the wine.
You taste the wine. You taste the heavy creamer. You taste the butter. You taste
And
the
the
olive
pesto.
oil.
I forgot there was pesto,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, cans of it.
There's a without that way, another thing in the kitchen is important is your timing. So
Yeah.
if you come to order, right, the two of you come as guests.
Yep.
You don't want to wait 20 minutes for food.
No.
Who would want to wait?
Exactly. So
No.
what you have to
No.
do is you have to generate a system of speed.
Yeah.
So instead of taking time to, which pesto consists of basil, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, pine nuts.
It's a lot of time.
So with those ingredients,
Yeah.
you don't want to miss
can
none.
save- yeah, of
And you
course.
save time with it.
Right.
No. So
This was such an extraordinary learning experience.
Yes.
A real treat to everybody here. I mean, obviously our staff was very excited. They all got dressed up. They're all like, I think some of them, I know I actually want to take some of that sauce home in a cup and just drink it like it's a Gatorade or something. That's how good that was. It was so delicious.
Very rich, very layered, great
and
flavors.
just to recap, plate of strawberries that were, did you pick those out today? They were unbelievable. And I felt like it was so nice to have the Fancy Chef strawberry experience. Then we went to the tomato and mozzarella burrata slice. Was that
bruschetta?
Bruschetta. And then then the bread after that with the sautéed prosciutto, which was such an extraordinary choice, and then that seafood pasta dish really brought it home. I cannot wait to go eat some more of this. So
Me
good.
too.
If you're out there, don't forget to follow Fancy Chef. Fancy Chef, is it 13?
Yeah, fancy_chef_ 2013.
Underscore 2013. And a unique name for a unique chef. And you're still blowing up. Of course, if you want to try to book Chef, you have a favorite of you have multiple phone numbers. Do you have a favorite number of those 3 that are usually publicized? You do. Do you want to tell them which one it is?
570-604-3868.
You knew it. He knew it. He said the 570 is his favorite. And if you call, be ready to write a big check, but that's how you live luxuriously. And if you don't have a mansion or a yacht, maybe wait a few years. Cancel.
Don't call.
Yeah, don't call. Don't call. Chef, I don't know. This was such a treat. Thank you for coming in
Amazing.
today.
Thank
we were
you
so
so
glad
much.
you came in.
We're not done.
We're not done? What do you
We
mean?
got dessert. I got a special mousse.
There's a mousse here? Really?
Yeah, the animal. I want to make a strawberry mousse dessert.
Is it good to go? Are we ready for it?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
A couple of minutes.
Okay.
I'll make sure it don't take long.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay.
We're ready
All
for
right,
it.
Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head.
Walk around.
Guys, somebody.
walk him out. Ooh.
Okay. Chef, so excited for the final touch here. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, that's the final touch. That's the last of it.
This is a champagne flute. What is in there exactly?
So I made a mousse.
You made a mousse. Wow.
So we have a strawberry mousse, fresh strawberries, cream cheese, sugar, and champagne.
It looks amazing.
With
It
fresh
looks
fruit.
amazing. Wow.
So that's a Segura.
This is Segura right here. Look at this. The John Segura dish and the Segura dessert. Wow, it smells extraordinary.
I never done it before neither.
You've never done this before. You
I always want.
could have fooled me.
Something new to wherever I do, and
Wow.
make it outstanding, one of a kind.
It
It
looks,
is really the best to do. I don't like to repeat dishes.
Yeah, I can
I like-
see.
it gets boring.
This looks amazing. Well, from all of us to you, first, thank you for this incredible experience.
Nope.
And
Nope. Wrong. Stop talking.
What?
Thank you to all of you.
Oh.
Y'all been amazing to me. I declare y'all really have.
Thanks,
Been
man.
amazing. I appreciate it greatly. My first podcast, cooking podcast, and it's a banger.
It was a banger. It was
is an
fun.
exception.
We
It
had a
was.
blast.
It was.
And hopefully we can have you back sometime. I know that it's going to be a lot of people hitting you up to do their shows, but you'll remember the first one you ever did. You know, it's like your first love.
It is.
You'll never forget.
Never.
And I'm never going to forget today there's so much to continue eating. And so we're going to leave you now. But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening and joining us. And we will see you again soon. Don't forget, Fancy Chef, hit him up. Book him, man. Book him. Don't sleep. Book him.
Beautiful and nice, right?
Beautiful and nice. Beautiful and nice. Beautiful and nice.
Joey, thanks.
Be
Thanks, ladies and
rich.
gentlemen.
Don't be poor.
Not at all.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye. All right, man.
Very good. Very good.
Thanks, Chef.
Appreciate
that was
you, man.
amazing, man.
You was great.
That was great.
Dirty son of a... I think this is Charlie Honeyton. Woo! Yeah, that's Charlie. Oh my God! Oh my God! Get your passenger!
Get your passenger, get your passenger, get your passenger.
Son of a bitch! Fuck!
Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch.
Fuck! You guys are doing good! Come, hurry up! Is that Charlie?
Is that Charlie?
Oh, dirty son of a... Fuck! Come down later for moose soup!
Come down later for moose soup, come down later for moose soup, come down later for moose soup. Come down later for moose soup, come down later for moose soup, come down later for moose soup.
Get it! That was freaking crazy! Come down later for moose soup!
Hey, you just watched an episode of Your Mom's House. I hope you enjoyed it. And if not, watch another one. Maybe you'll like that one. They're everywhere. Look, I don't know. Replace them in like cubes or squares or whatever this is. Just click another one. Maybe you'll find one you like. Or someone will get hurt and everybody likes that. Don't forget to subscribe.